Hey y'all, what's up? Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Hope you all had a great week. Hope you all having a great weekend. I myself had a great weekend and a good day today. Very relaxing. I woke up not feeling tired. I had a good night rest. And I'm up here ready to talk, chit chat with y'all. And yes, be prepared because we will be talking today. So, just like every week anyway. Just let you know, I will be pontificating today, y'all. About a lot of things because if you see the thumbnail, it's a mixer of shows and social media content. So we'll be chatty today, all right? And I'm not gonna short y'all. Y'all know I'm gonna short y'all my review. So every topic will be full fledged, and full review, because y'all know that's how I am, and everything. So we get all the points, of course. It's like that. So welcome. If you are new, please subscribe to my channel, Mr. 14. I appreciate all the new subscribers who be commenting and also subscribe to my channel. And please, if you're watching my lives, please comment on the lives. Hey Tracy Boo, what's up? And hey J Dog, how you doing? Yes, I was mushroom times. Hey CM, how's it going? What's up, y'all? You know, I'm in that good spirit. When I'm in a good spirit, I'm happy, y'all. You know, I'm usually happy, always happy. So that's why. That's the OC, a smile on my face. All right, Instagram, Mrs. Grown. Twitter is Thomas_Grown. Discord is Mr. 14, hashtag 3488. Or you want to support my channel? My cash app is $Mr. 140. All right, about to get on in a minute. Hold up. Hey, shine bright like a diamond. What's going on, y'all? Yes, so you see the thumbnail is going to be a full lineup. We got a lot of things to talk about. You know, we first going to start about shows, updates, and give people time to come in. And then we get to the rest of the stuff. It's funny. It's mushroom time. Thank you so much. Yeah, I got the old black on, you know. I got to be ready because, you know, the topics is heavy. Heavy. Not too much heavy, but it's good. Ooh. All right, let's start with shows update and let's get into the ball rolling, y'all. Ooh. Hold up. Ooh, hold up. Oh, don't start choking here. All right, put a ring on it. So many people. Put a ring on us on Fridays. I didn't watch this week's episode, but I will watch it. And when I get to it, I might do next week and this week episode together and do a Oh. Hold on, y'all. I gotta read something. Hold up. All right. So we're gonna do a review on that and catch up when we can. Accused on Fox. We're gonna talk about the latest episode. We're gonna talk about Morgan's story, and it was interesting. It was good, y'all. So we're gonna talk about that. Power Book 2 last night episode and next week episode will be together. So when next week comes, we're going to talk about that together and do a live. And that live probably will be that late Saturday night, early Sunday morning, because Sunday morning, next Sunday is Mother's Day, and won't be no live next Sunday. Because I want to... Oh. I know that's right, Tracy. Yes, let's go. I'm ready. Let's set it off over here. And tell them to enjoy my lives. You can get some entertainment. So probably this Saturday night, early Sunday morning, it'll probably be the Power Review live, because next Sunday will be Mother's Day, and I want y'all to enjoy and rest yourself. And even if you're not mothers, pamper yourself. Pretend you are. I say yes. What else? Love Mounts Huntsville. Yes, the latest episode of Love Mounts Huntsville. We got some things to talk about that. So yes, that will be the topic, and we got to discuss. Real Housewives of Atlanta and Summer House Martha's Vineyard is premiered tonight. So I just got word that Auntie Mom was not going to do a panel tonight. And prayers to Auntie Mama, because she's going through something right now, and mental health it's a mental health related issue and everything. So pray for her, reach out, say condolences like that, and prayers, and reach out. Oh yes, I'll be. Yes, I'll be ready. Come on, Tracy, let's go. Follow around. Yeah, I will get ready. You ready to know? What your name be? Jumping. We're gonna be riding that. Shoot. Gonna arm my car. So what I was saying. Real Housewives of Atlanta and Summer House Martha's Vineyard. So there's no panel tonight. Your prayers to Auntie Momo. You reach out to her. We're gonna do a watch along around, let me see, 8. No, you know what? If the episodes comes on 8 or 9 o'clock. And at 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock Eastern PM. After the episodes go off, we'll do a watch along, because I want to watch it in real time, because I want to watch the commercials. So I'll watch it when they put on a thing, or DVR it, and we watch it right afterwards. So 10 o'clock tonight, we will do a watch along. So give me some time to eat, relax, and everything. But we can get on Discord and chit chat if y'all want to discuss. Go on Discord and chit chat about some things until the episode finish. Because tomorrow night at 8 o'clock Eastern, on my time, 7 o'clock Central, Auntie Mama will do a review if she's up for it. If not, I'll still do the review myself, and we'll do it for both of us. And then we'll talk about both Housewives in Atlanta. It's a joint review between both of us, and we're going to talk about those two shows. So hopefully it's good, and then we get down to it. My body says cuddle and well, chill. I know that's right. So tomorrow night, 8 o'clock p.m., we will do a joint review of those two shows. If not, I would do it for the both of us, so she get better. But yes, I'm so excited. Some Young Famous Africans season 2 is on Netflix, and I will review it, as well as Bell Collective season 3. Yes, and also congratulate you to Jada. She was a panelist speaker at her conference in her field of specialty. So I want to congratulate Jada on her accomplishments as well. So Black excellence, yes. They never thirsty because people stay pressed. And that's great. yeah, people want to if people want to make y'all standards below, y'all should never lower your standards. But we're gonna talk about that too later on as well. All right, what else is going on my channel? I have been doing. If y'all follow me on Wednesday night we have been listening to DJ Richard Scott's book called The Wicked's Wives, and it's really good so far. We're almost done. We got like 10 chapters left. So if you will join me on Wednesday, we can watch that, and also on Sundays when we got some time, we can do some listening sessions on that. Because I do got Amazon Kindle Unlimited and also audio. So sometimes I don't always want to read, so listen to it. But a lot of books that I like to read is on Kindle Unlimited, so it's not on audio. So that's why I got both, so I can get both of them going on. Shows I'm not reviewing, no official YouTube videos, but if you show me a clip, if you want me to have my discussions on opinions or something, like a scene or something, like say, listen, Liz, I need your opinion on this Bad Boys clip because I want to know what you think. Let me know. Send me a clip. We have a discussion on Discord. So we won't review Cabaret, won't review Bad Boy Texas. And it seems like a lot of people is not reviewing it. And it's not really buzzing either on Twitter and none of that stuff. So I know few people are reviewing it and say it's not too bad, but it's not really buzzed like it was the first season. College Hills, Celebrity Edition Season 2, not interested in this season. Black Ink Crew, New York and LA, and Love and Hip Hop, all the franchises. I'm not into none of that anymore. I'm done with that franchises. Yes. 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 Be joined for book night. Miss Untitled Ask the Coach if like somebody passing out. Yeah, she be clucking out on me. But I don't take no offense to it. Sure. It's glad that she was able to do most of the part and be up for me for a little bit and everything. And you know, it was just a time difference and everything, even though she's behind me, but still. Mm-hmm. And now go to jazz musician. All right. So that's that. Anything. Also today we go the lineup will be we talk about Judy and Brat first. Then we're gonna do Secret Brother Husband. Then next is Accused. After Accused will be 2 6 Brown Chicks questions, only 2 of them. Then Love Man was Huntsville, and then Ebony, Inyana, DJ NV. What was her name? What was her name? If somebody make a comment, all that's shabash with that whole thing going on, because we got some things to discuss. But before we do that, Angela Rye, that was her name. I will share some of the clips that if y'all did not listen to some of these stuff, please do. Yes, but you know you gotta work and everything, so you all do. I understand. That's what's it's love here. So while we're doing reviews, when we get to this is the last topic. So when you get to the last topic, we'll be all prepared. Chow, he's a non-motherfucking factor. I said it. Well, he gonna beat me. He don't know me. Ah! And you know what's so funny about that? I said none of y'all on that freaking panel, no, and that Breakfast Club or average. Y'all above average. Y'all exceptional, making multiple streams of incomes. Or stuff that y'all was proving Ebony's point, and then y'all were arguing on our behalf. I said none of y'all are way more than y'all are above average, way more than what she's talking about, and stuff that is, y'all in her bracket. So don't sit here act like y'all so offended when y'all would be doing the same thing as Ebony. So stop playing. I was like, how y'all arguing for us when y'all in the same boat as her? Same boat. But we'll get to that when we get to that because they was on one, especially Envy. Said, my father this, my mammy that. I said, well, your father was exceptional, and that's what she was saying. But no, y'all didn't want to listen to what she's saying. Ooh. the key is she didn't mention any race. That's the one that was the ticker. And the problem is it wasn't about them, it was about the people that got mad. And they was looking at the comment sections. But like I said, we're gonna go into that. All of that. We're gonna break that, all of that, because they didn't do their research. And it's like stupid when it's just like I was watching Roddy the Voice. He's one of my favorite YouTubers. Tomorrow we were having you in our prayers earlier. Hope you feel better. Hey, boo. Hope this live give you entertainment, make you feel good. It's like that. He was saying that it'd be crazy if I get up in here. That's what sometimes I don't review the social gossip and everything also. Not because I didn't want to. Part of it is that. It's another thing is that I really want to make sure I research and I look at things and everything before I comment on things because I don't want to be informed. And I'm not always know all the answers. That's why we have a discussion and everything and talk about it. But I would like to listen to the thing. So I don't want to jump into it and commenting when I even listen to the interview of Iyanla. I didn't listen to her podcast. That's the only thing I couldn't find. But the interview of Iyanla about her comment flashback, the Breakfast Club. I listened to Iyanla response. I listened to Angela Live response. Everybody, everything I want to listen to so we can comment to it. So it was form for me to get up here and not do my due diligence and talk about things. Just like when I do reviews. It'd be crazy if I was just read comment sections and just come on here and just give a review of a show I didn't watch and I'm supposed to be reviewing it. No, I got to watch the show, take notes, take my time looking at it to give you at least 30, 40 minutes to review to give it to y'all. And if it's a live, it's usually an hour. So it was like, no, I need to be prepared. And y'all would know I'll be bullshitting if I didn't look at the episode. And that's why I say if I don't watch the episode, y'all won't get the review until I watch it and y'all get it. It's like that. So we got prepared too. So for them to sit there, didn't prepare, and they look at nothing that what she said, they even look at the context of the video and only read the comment section, that was poor. For y'all to have a big platform like that, that was very poor. Yeah, 100% agree with Eboni. Even if me personally would date a bus driver, 100% agree with everything she said. The fact that she didn't say anything wrong, she only said one statement, and everybody, it wasn't more assault of Eboni. It was the people, especially BMs and BWs, was pissed. And she didn't mention no race. That's the issue there I had. I said, what the hell y'all mad at? But we'll talk about that. That's the last topic of that live. So we'll talk about that. All right, Judy and the Brat. Let's start with that first. I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do a Judy response, and we'll tie it all together. Now, if you did not know, I mean, my uncle is a retired bus driver getting a bond pension, and they have a few businesses from the connects from that bus driver. Yes, and that's what she's talking about. Your uncle will be exceptional because he was born above and beyond just the average type of job or work. And not saying civil workers is not work, it's not honest living, because they are. And that's what she said, there's nothing wrong with that. But if that's all you do, that's all you do. And don't get mad when you get the job is average. That's what it is. That's what she's saying. But the people is not average, and you will aspire to do more. It's like that. Like me. I had work in different fields: childcare field, school, education, administration, a lot of things. I work at different fields. Majority most education, and I'm a business service worker right now, and I love it. I love helping, making people feel good by coming home, watching my smile, looking at my smile, making them feel good, coming home from long days of work with the packages and everything, helping them find homes. Also working in a leasing office and getting training on that, looking at applications, learning how to read the statement, learning how to read the balances and everything, all that stuff. On top of that, I do my YouTube channel. I have my degree. I have a master's degree. So I'm not tapping my potential yet. I'm going further in my life to have the financial freedom as well as a good job with benefits. So it's like, you got to know. And if you okay with the complacency, that's what it is. Don't get mad. And I like that. No equal new opportunities. I love that, Jada. Yes. That's you, a speaker. Speak it. But yeah, so see, your uncle will be exceptional. And that will be under the category of what everything we're talking about. That will be, he is exceptional. So Judy, Brat and Judy. Let's say this before we get into the thing. I don't know, nobody getting feelings and say what I'm about to say. Judy also agreed that the Brat comment was distasteful. Let's start there. She also agreed. So the reason why it was backlash, everybody else, she also understood why it was backlash. Because she herself wondered why the statement was made and everything. And then also the misleading comment, the misleading headline, as well as Brat distasteful comment, joke, was poor taste. So she understood the backlash. So that's why she had to come out to explain fully what this journey. Now I'm saying, I love their journey. I love that they build their family. I had no problem with that and everything, and I appreciate that. They got mad at her. Oh, okay, let me see. They got mad at her. Also, when she was on position and said, F them kids. She meant take care of yourself first, not forget your kids. People took that. Oh, child. Who said that? Did I say that? Ooh. Yeah. I mean, sometimes you gotta be conscious of what we say about everything, but their journey is their journey, and I appreciate them going for the explain it and educate people and everything, because it's interesting. Yes, the black market doesn't make a lot of percentage in the donor. Oh, Ebony said that. Oh, okay. In the sperm bank, in the cryo bank, it make less than 2%. So I said, oh, that's something. I said, how much of the kids they making right now, I was surprised why they won't get paid to be a sperm donor. Well, I'm just saying. But that's a different topic, different scenario. That probably be a Patreon topic. But I just say that to say that is that their journey is their journey, understand it. But when you put a joke like this and a comment like that to Brat, you have to understand it was backlash. So the fact that your wife had to come out and understand that she understood the backlash, and it's also misleading title, because it was other factors that factor into why you chose the person you chose. And I was like, when I was there, I said, what other stuff? Now we'll get to that and we're gonna read what she said, and also the description under this caption. Now, why is the comment section? Well, I'm focus on that. I'm all the way down the comment section. You know, I was reading, y'all. I was reading. I didn't know I read all that. Chill. What else going past that? The Brat and Judy said they had to choose a white donor. They loosely whatever white donor for their baby because the one black donor wasn't attractive. That dude looked like Jiminy Cricket. I'm sorry, but that wasn't to be my choice. So without reading the whole other stuff, it made it seem like the only criteria was the looks. And that's their criteria, because, you know, sometimes men judge women harshly about their looks too. So we ain't gonna go ahead and act like that doesn't happen the other side. But I was like, not my cat. It's the best. Thank you, Mom. Ebony has her own issues. I don't care why anyone cares about her paying so much about her dad. I know that's right. Yeah. So it was like it made it seem like it was just about the looks. If that's your only criteria, that's your only criteria. But then it raised the question. I said, okay, was it any other thing? It was just that only one donor. Why it was only this one? But when you go down and she read it, then he explains why it was more and why it was this issue and everything like that. They could have used another clinic. I don't know what their journey was, but it was alarming. But then when you get to statistics, then you realize that, you know what, it's very possible that you won't get much of a black candidates, especially if you use your cryobank. And they Atlanta. So that was that. So make that comment, because it's just like if I was come up here saying, you know what, me and my partner gonna have a baby, y'all, and we're gonna get a surrogacy, but I don't want no mammy type. Child, y'all will freaking lift me up. I know y'all would. I want no mammies. I want no auntie mamas. I know. Y'all would lift my ass up. So you have to understand that comment was messed up. Neighbors get into this. The Brat and Judy are open up about their pregnancy journey in a new season of their show, Brat Loves Judy. The couple said the entire process was very eye-opening and they had somewhat of a difficult time trying to find the right donor for them. When they first started their fertility journey, they originally thought they would have a lot of options to pick from, specifically someone black. This, though, was not the case at all. While they started with a few thousand candidates, once they ruled out some based on things revealed in Judy's genetic screening, they were left with 300 and only one was black. And that dude looked like Jimmy Cricket, Brat laughs. I was like, I'm sorry, but that wasn't going to be my choice. And since the pickings was slim, the couple said they ultimately decided on a white donor because we didn't have a lot to choose from. He definitely wasn't black, Black says. But I think we did a good job picking. He's handsome, he's tall, and I think he's going to look beautiful with my wife's egg. All right, let me see what y'all say. I feel like they could have. Yeah, a lot of people say they could have they had enough money to get another donor. So I was like, I don't know why they had to choose that. They can't get someone personal to pay them willingly to be a donor and stuff like that, and get their genetics, get their testing, and get them tested out, test their sperm and everything, because they work out. Why they couldn't do that route? Why they had to go to the sperm bank and all this like that. So I understand a lot of things, but it's like y'all made it seem like it was only about the physicality, and it was like that is a messed up choice, because sometimes physicality doesn't always factor if the baby will be beautiful or not. It could be a little factor, but genetics is something, because we know that there are some non-attractive people who make some beautiful babies, and there's some beautiful baby people who make some not so attractive babies. So it's not about the looks of the person. I would be the bushes if you said that best. Exactly, right? So y'all would know how freaking that would be problematic. All right, so let's go with Judy response, because she did respond and gave us her feedback on that. Oh, let me enlarge this so y'all can read it with me. They might hurt your feelings. That's what I'm saying. You can ask like women for questions. They might hurt your feelings. Exactly, right? I say this again because I know a lot of people have no knowledge of the fertility journey. To be clear, for all of those that are not aware of the many things that we weren't aware of, here it is. Black men makes up less than 5% of the donation pool. Furthermore, with genetic testing that is specifically for looking into the diseases that humans carry and put in my stats a carrier of 4 things. Because she was a carrier of 4 things, it limited the options that she had in the pool. In all of the cryo banks, it went into thousands to about 300. And of that, only one was black. And he also, unfortunately, wasn't a perfect match. Yeah, amongst other things. But she didn't say, oh, because he was not attractive. It just wasn't a perfect match based on his probably bio portfolio and matches with thing. It was that. So we actually waited a few weeks to see the pool increase, but fortunately, with the time frame, we had to choose within 6 to 8 weeks, and there was no more black donors that fit within a perfect fit with my genetic testing. Hopefully, this headline that people are running with will educate more people that there's a huge gap in the sperm pool. Like, you can literally Google this. Analysis posted in October 2022 found black men account for less than 2% of the sperm banks and cryobanks nationwide. Of course, I want to keep my heritage, Holland said. I'm proud of who I am, and I want to keep within the scope of what my family looks like. And she gave us results, and it shows a carrier of 4 things. I don't know what the actual layman's terms are, those carriers. I have to Google that terms and see what actually is, because it's like sometimes they got these big terms. It'd be something simple. All right, before I read that, what y'all saying? Anybody say anything different? Okay. So let's continue with what Judy said. So, as a mother of 3 beautiful black kids and even a black grandbaby, I could clarify to avoid this storyline from continuing that we choose our donor based on looks and we didn't want a black donor. Here's something you should know. We had no idea go into this that our chances of black donor will be slim to none. 2, that I was a carrier of so many disorders. 3, that our window was so slim and such a high risk because of age and more. 4, with my genetic testing, I'm the carrier of 4 disorders that reduce our chances of the black donor to 1%, and the 1% had very limited portfolio to judge on, including background. 5, I'm honestly disappointed more than anything at the storyline, but do understand the lack of knowledge on the IVF in our community because a lot of people don't even realize all the things when it comes with the journey, including lack of black donors, genetic testing, age, where most of your eggs are gone, etc. The headlines are misleading, but also my wife made a distasteful joke, and that is attached to the headline, and it make it seem like we choose strictly off of looks, and we didn't at all attempt to find a black donor. When in fact, not only did we try, but we also waited to see more will pop up over time, but had to stay within a window that we had to choose. Furthermore, people think that because you have money that anything is possible, but no amount of money was changing the cryobank's inventory. Our baby created with a healthy baby first mindset. Once we all learned of the things, was a hard decision, and of course, we didn't want to add any other stigmas or anything to our child, but we had severely limited options. Thanks to all the people supporting us in our journey, and I truly hope to bring awareness to more black men to donate. Okay, so what you gotta say? Hey, Jax, how you doing? So I said all of that, and as Judy explained everything, I understand exactly, and like I said, full powers to them. But with the headline and the Judy and the Brat comment, it made it seem like that was all your criteria, and then you made that little negative connotation remark or Jiminy Cricket and everything, it didn't look good. It didn't sound good. It didn't look good. And yes, you did have to explain yourself, but when you're on a reality show, you put things out there. You have to be mindful of saying that things like that. And hopefully, it does inspire more people and be more conscious into the lack of Black people in the sperm bank criteria. And hopefully, it will gain more options. I'm well. You know, I'm here excited about to talk. I love to talk down. So we're gonna get into it and get into it. Everything. And have a good day. It's nice and sunny in New York and everything. So exactly, because they take a small little thing and use it and just went with the narrative that that's what it was. And then they make it better when a Brat made that comment. So it further kind of proves what the statement was. It was just on looks. But no, when Judy explained it, it was more factors. What I understand, it would probably be more factors into it when you choose a donor. So I was like, why did it make sense like it was just that one of the criteria? So Brat, you need to open up as you being someone close to 50, you had to know that was not the right thing to say at all. So that's how I was like, yes, but it's a decision. They have to choose. But I said, is it any other donor? Like, it was that. I said, who the person donor is? And I was that. Okay, whatever. No Spanish, no Latino, Asians. I don't know. You never know. But that was that. Any last thoughts about Brat and Judy before we get to Secret Brotherhood, Secret Brother Husband? The Secret Brother Husband ain't going long because it wasn't much. And I'm going to briefly wrap that up and we're going to move into the cues. Yeah, that's just like being famous. Sometimes it's like, it's good, but then also it's not. Because anything is under scrutiny. Every piece of thing in your life is under scrutiny. All right. Anything else? Anything else y'all put in the comment section? Let's move on. Sick about a husband. All right. You know what? Like, this is not gonna be so long. I didn't realize past episodes, like the season finale. Because at the end of the episode, they did like a brief recap description of each day journeys right now. And I said, oh, okay. But then when you look at it, you look at the episode, okay, it did make sense. Because each one, their final journey seemed like it was finite. So I don't know if they'll come up more or they're going to be another season. But they do another season, they need to get out. At least Mike needs to go. They need to go. And Kim, Dustin, they need to go too. I ain't feeling them. I wasn't feeling them either. They need to get some more couples or replace these people because those two was ridiculous. But let's get to it. Kia, Carl, and Tiger, their ultimate goal, especially what Tiger felt, was to get the commitment ceremony with Kenya to solidify their marriage with each other. Even though she legally married to Carl, she had a spiritual marriage to Tiger. So she got two husbands. And she currently dating David, the third. And hopefully that works out. And basically that was it. I mean, we did get to see two of the kids. No, we get to see three. We got two from Carl and Kenya and one from Tiger from his previous marriage. And I like that they had an open, honest communication with the children about open, honest communication with the children. Let them know ahead of time. Yes, at first it was rocky because they had many questions, which is rightfully so, about things. But then it seemed like they really did enjoy the benefits of having multiple father figures, and it was good to see. Now, I don't know how David will fit in this picture because I still don't understand why you left in the first place with the same scenario and to come back into the same scenario. So something tells me, I don't know, because you was hell bent against it. You were just like Vincent in Kim and Dustin storyline, that you just wanted to make the buck stop between you and Kenya and nobody else. And also that you couldn't deal with that, the fact that she would date other people. So now you left, and then you come back, and now you're going to be a third, and she already had two other people, and you're okay with it. I was like, okay. I said, okay. You be okay with that. So Kenya's dating David. She certified her marriage with Tiger. And that's what it was. That's it. And they're gonna work on that. The bottom, Elisa and Mike, like I said, I don't care for them. I really didn't. I really care for them at all. At the end of the day, I don't feel like they're on the same page. And another thing, they had this whole scene with them kicking the beach ball back and forth, whether they may change their mind of this polyandry relationship, whether they go or change their mind like children. And she was like, "You make it seem like I was forcing you on the children." I said, at the end of the day, I feel like Mike did want the children. It's back in his mind, he didn't want children. At first, he was saying, "Oh, we're going to end this conversation." And he went back to the conversation again. So I said, yes, he probably still wants children. And he probably wouldn't even want to deal with this. But he just doing it. And like I said last week, I don't believe that this was his decision. But whatever, y'all want to force us that it was your decision, whatever. Because I cannot fathom me in my bone, in my body, to believe that because you cheated, your first response, "Oh, I think you won the most of her husbands." That is not what your response is. That is not your first response. And the reason why nobody believes you, because you're not believable. Your story is not believable. It doesn't make sense. So, Elisa's still dating. Michael still supports the polyandry lifestyle, and they haven't met any prospects yet. I just wonder why you haven't met any prospects. Because she's not even set in stone what the hell she really wants. Does she want a partnership relationship, or she want a friends with benefits? Because friends with benefits doesn't work in this kind of scenario. It doesn't. So get what you need to get and do what you want to do, girl, because you aggravating and you was tiring. Y'all didn't say anything about Kenya, Tiger, and Carl, or at least at Mike. If not, it felt very off. It definitely did. Because I was like, okay. And it's good to listen to the journey and understand the lifestyle, but y'all not really making sense. Kim, Dustin, Vincent and Kim, they broke it off. Because Vincent could not fathom the aspect that she would date other people. He couldn't get with it, even though Dustin and Kim was good. They had a good relationship. They still talk. Dustin and Kim still talk to Vincent, but as friends, they're not in that aspect of relationship again. And he just couldn't deal with it. As much that he had loved Kim, he just couldn't go along with the lifestyle of her dating other people. So right now, that's spoken off, and Kim and Dustin are taking a pause of other partners. Because at some point, they had thought about putting a stop to it. So right now, they're all taking a pause for finding someone new. I said, "Oh, okay." I said, "All right." And last couple, Shara, Nobi, and Patrick. Y'all know last week, Shara broke it off with Nobi. So Nobi's not in the picture. So right now, it's Shara, Patrick, and Valentina, the person who was in Texas. He's a vet planner in Texas. And it was a whole thing about the long distance and they hitting her off, and she had a lot of sex with him or stuff like that. And she went to the doctor and tried to get the thing, and she had a small fibroids, but not in the area that the baby could be formed and developed, so she could still get pregnant. But if you want to get pregnant, you got to work on it daily. So at the end, they did say that her and Sean and Valentino are working on, well, at least they're actively, passionately having sex daily. I said every day. Okay, girl. Okay, y'all doing it, huh? So this episode, she kind of scared Valentino and Patrick and thought that because she was 3 weeks late. And it could be other factors, but she had to make sure. And at the end, they told us that she wasn't pregnant. We don't know what reason why she was late, but she was not pregnant. And her relationship with Valentina was very strong. That Valentina decided to move from Texas into Georgia, and he lived with them at their house. I said, oh, okay. And they working hard daily in the bedroom. And they're gonna try for a baby. And that's it. That's what it was. That's what the episode wasn't more that. It was just mostly the conclusion of each one of these storylines. And then the discussion at the end, and that's that. So any last thoughts on Single Brother Husband? Like I said, I will continue to look into it and watch the show. I'm intrigued because the reason why I'm intrigued because it's interesting to see the woman's perspective and point of view. Because we always talk about polygamy. We don't talk about polyandry as much. And it's out there as well. So it's good that TLC decided to spotlight this. They give us even though it's the same struggles as the Seeking Sister Wives. Same struggles, but a little bit more. PLC legit is a poly channel. See? It's a community favorite one. So interesting. When I cannot dim myself in this lifestyle, I don't know. At this moment, I can't because it's hard to find on one person to deal with. Then to find someone else, nah. In a polyamorous relationship, you never know. But in a strict polygamy or polyamorous relationship, nah, I don't think I can do it. Well, we'll see. So interesting. So if we'll come back another season, or it'll come back with another mid-season, whatever, or continuation of the first season, we will continue having discussions and conversations. Maybe they will add more couples, or they will take some couples out, whatever. All right, that's it. That was for Single Brother Husband. Like I said, it was short. It wasn't much to go into. Unless y'all had any else to discuss. If so, put it in the comment section down below. And we get into it. $50.35. Accused of Fox, y'all. Like I said, Accused is good. And like I said, every week they always love to trigger me. They just love to trigger me because I was here watching this episode with Jana, and we was like, "Oh my gosh, no! What the hell's going on? You Fox." they did a good job with this show. I ain't gonna front. If y'all had not watched it, and y'all been watching my reviews, Accused is a good show on Fox. Every week is a new storyline. It's a new episode, so it's not a continuation of the same characters. It's different. A perspective of different things that is plaguing us, and put in a story form and make us think in different aspects and different avenues that people get accused of, and how can it potentially ends for them. Whether it's a good thing, sometimes it ends with a good note, sometimes it ends with not so good note. Like that Danny story, I'm still mad at that. Yeah, I can't. I can't. That's still etched in my mind that I did not like how they ended Danny's story. And not because it wasn't good. I felt like they failed that boy. That no one would leave a teenager when that lady was doing the most. No, I don't watch that show anymore. Bad Boy Texas, nah, that's not a show I watch it. Yeah. Only a few people really talking about it, and there's not really much buzz of the show. But yeah, he's in it. Orlando Brown's in it. And it's called Bad Boy Texas. But nah, I'm not watching it and I'm reviewing it. If one little lonely day wanted to watch along, maybe I could find it on this Matchbook app I have. But other than that, no, I'm not watching it. And I'm not reviewing Cabaret either. It's done with those two shows. Danny makes me want to fight Kalei, but it was definitely obvious. It was definitely obvious. I didn't like how they ended his storyline. Over that chick. And the father and the brother all was against him. Nobody want to believe him. I was like, that was getting me aggravated. I was activated, y'all. Activated. Yeah. So this episode was Morgan's story. And Morgan was his teacher. And she had a student in a classroom. And the student wanted to sneak around eating candy. So she stopped one candy from, she said, you know you're supposed to be eating candy in the classroom. So she passed out a questionnaire. They had, not questionnaire, some freaking pop. You know, you could call it pop quiz, whatever it was. I haven't seen it either, but I keep seeing funny clips on YouTube. Oh, yes. That's what I'll be seeing is clips. But people not really talk about it like it was like the first season. It seemed like people really care that much. Or that's it told. Baddies, I guess the baddies right now is overpopulated. Maybe when that come out, maybe more people will talk about the Texas show. She's a teacher, Luther. All they do is fight on that damn show. Exactly. And then let me all act like he don't do anything different. It's like he do something different. I said, boy, you haven't shown us anything different yet. Child. Now I'm not expecting you need to have a Barney moment, but I'm at least gotta expect you gotta have some balance. That's why I just can't deal with it. It's like at this point in my life, listen, I don't mind a little drama here and there, but it had to be at least something back then with the early age of reality TV show. And right now, it took it to way to the left for no reason. I Love Hip Hop at the beginning was okay at the stage of point in my life, but now it's getting whack. I don't want to see y'all freaking 40, 50 plus people want to fight each other over stupid stuff. And the same characters too. So how come can we keep seeing the same thing from y'all? Like y'all can't elevate? So that's that. So Luther took another candy from his drawer, or from his desk. I said, Luther, you gotta stop. So Luther started choking. And so she freaked out. She had to call the police and everything. She needed to get help, call the nurse, have somebody run to the store. She said, listen, I'll give permission to run in the hallway. Get the nurse real quick. Get the nurse, all that stuff like that. So another teacher named Kashir, he came and helped Luther. He gave I maneuver. What's it called? It's that maneuver in the back. And he got help. And he saved the boy. And it was good. The nurse came and made sure the boy was okay, took him to the classroom, and took him to the nurse office. And that's that. So when she was going home, whatever, she talked to Kashia a little bit. She was going home. She has a yellow, bright ass car. Bright car. And I said, girl, you can't do no crimes in that car because you will be stand out. You be stand out. I said, look at that white car. That's right there. No, it's stand out. It's like that. So she had a flat tire. So she called her husband, Jason. And he does a corporate, whatever he's doing. He does like this big corporate thing. And he up here get upset and attitude over her and picking his own son up. I said, why you mad? It's like, that was aggravating me. I said, oh, you hear him roll his eyes. I was like, it's your freaking own son. If I had to get there, I would. But my car has a flat tire. You was able to get there. You don't have a flat tire. So why you can't pick up your son? You not freaking, you can walk out a little bit and say, I have an emergency. I come right back. Like, come on now. So I guess he had to get somebody else in the office to do it and pick up their son. That's that. So she had a conference that weekend. It was a big conference that he already knew. So she asked him, like, listen, you got to be there for the recital and everything because I ain't going to be there. Dad going to film. She talked to her son, like, the family going to film it for me and everything. And then you going to know you're going to kill it. You know, if I would have been there, I would have been there. Because it seemed like she's more dominant parent in the child's life than Jason is. His parents. And that was that. So she was asking, you got to make sure you got to take a recital and everything. And here go the husband again, getting upset. He's, I was like, if you didn't want the kid, why you had it? Okay. So Kashia gave her a ride to the police station. And then decided to have a drink. I said, you better stop doing too much with Kashia right now. I mean, I don't know what's going on here, but listen, it seems like the trouble she having on the marriage, it seemed like it'll be an easy way to get it under someone else quickly. And I wouldn't blame her either. So she was getting a ride and she supposed to take the train. So missing her, but she didn't end up taking the train because she missed the train. So she ended up getting a hotel room, and she didn't have sex with him, but she did was kissing him, and she was on his lap. And she was like, I don't know, I get myself into and doing this and like that. I know what to do, but trouble in my marriage or something like that. She didn't regret it, but at the same time, it was like, I shouldn't did this. But we come to find out the train that she's supposed to get on derailed, and a lot of people unalive. There was accident, injuries, all that like that. I was like, oh my god, because I freaked out. I said, oh my god, she supposed to be on that train. What happened? So the husband freaked out, Jason, but he didn't freak out because he was concerned about her life. He freaked out because now he's realized he might have to be no predominant parent right now and take care of his son as a single father. And what, Lord, no, he couldn't do that. So he was calling and calling. She wasn't answering. She wasn't answering because even I was afraid too. I was like, oh my God, she was supposed to be on a train. What happened? Because we didn't see that she was ended up in the hotel room. We find out she missed the train. All we saw was like, oh my God, she's supposed to be on that train and she's okay. So at first I was like, oh my gosh, I understand why he was freaking out. But then again, later on, when she asked him the question, she said, did you call me because you were concerned about my life? And he did not answer that. I said, oh, child. So he called and she wasn't answering. So he ended up calling his brother, who he barely don't even talk to in a normal time. He don't even talk to that much. Call his brother Eric. Eric is a police officer, or he works in law enforcement and something like that. So he was calling Eric, and he usually only call Eric when he wants something. All other times he don't really bother his brother. But yet now you want to be brothers. And we family over everything. I said, okay, so you barely even talk to me. How we family over everything? But that's mean if you don't talk to your brother all the time, that's mean you have any issues. But I feel like if you only talk to your brother only because you want something from him, that means it's not really a conducive relationship. You just don't really rock with your brother like that unless you use him. And so that's that. So the brother came over to the house, and the brother said, hey, it's up to Jason's son. And Jason's son said, who's you? He said, don't say that. That's you know that's your uncle. I said, he doesn't know that's his uncle because that's what he asked. Who was you? If he knew that was uncle, he would have said, hey, Uncle Eric. Or so he wouldn't say none of that. He just said, who was you? Okay. So don't try to play like he knows your freaking brother because he doesn't know your brother. Child. So in the midst of it, while Morgan was in a hotel room with Cher, she was getting a call for her boss because she realized she was getting missed calls from Jason, and then her boss called, her supervisor, the person who hired the principal of the school. We said, "Oh, you all right?" Oh, so she said, "Yeah, why wouldn't I be?" I said, "Girl, if you knew the news, you would ask that question. Why wouldn't you be?" I said, "Why wouldn't I be?" I said, "Girl, did you even read? You even know what happened?" They said, "Okay, you're supposed to be on the train, but did you see the news? The train is derailed. That's what we're calling it." So she saw the news and she freaked out. She's like, "Oh." So she wasn't returning his calls. So she ended up coming home. Came home and Jason freaked out. Why you wasn't answering my calls? This is that. All badgering. I said, do you ask how she's okay? Oh my gosh, honey, I'm so worried about you. None of that. You just straight badgering. And if y'all don't know, Jason is a loosely paper man, loosely paper. That was like that. So at all this said and done, he was screaming. The son woke up. He was crying. She said, "What you saying?" So she told him, "Listen, I want a divorce." He said, "Huh?" You heard what she said. She wanted a divorce. So his response said, "Oh, you was messing with someone and you slept with someone." I said, "This is your first go-to?" Because he straight up just went straight there. And I said, why you would assume that she would do something like that unless she had a history of doing that? But they're going to find out he the one who had cheated. And she forgave him. So now he all think that she would cheat too. And come back to cheating. She close. She kissed someone. But she didn't sleep with them. Like you did. So, what I was saying? So he's saying that, oh, you must have did it for revenge against what I did. So I said, oh, that's what explains why you went straight to thinking that she was sleeping with someone. Okay, because you did it. And he said, oh, I put this money in his house. I bought everything in his house. Everything in his house, I bought it. I said, oh, so you one of those. So you want to build the B. You want to build a B. Okay. So this is what we're doing. So you want to build someone. I call people who think their money is what it is everything, and their money make the person. So you think I'm gonna build a person? Okay. Whatever, Jason. You think I'm gonna build a B? Okay. So she said, so why did you call? You calling me because you realize you might be a single dad? And he said nothing. He was mute. I said, mm-hmm. So we're going to find out Morgan was charged with A1 felony and the potential of 20 years of federal prison. I said, oh, what the hell? I said, what happened? I said, what led to that? I know she pleaded not guilty, but I said, what led to that? I said, A1 felony. I said, what happened? I said, what did she unallow someone? Because I mean, I mean, the way how he was acting, maybe it was awesome. We understand why she would do that if she did that. But what happened? So, spoke to Kashia, said she was getting divorced, finally let go, and he was helping her. So Jason, Morgan was talking to a lawyer about everything that's happened. The lawyer said she was going to help her and all the jazz of everything. And Jason made partner, but he wasn't even focused on making partner because he was in his feelings. He was scrolling on Instagram. He said, trying to see what she's doing. And then he come across a picture of her and Kashia, which is, by the way, he was a co-worker of her school that she works at. And so here go Jason coming home drunk. I said, oh no. So this is part I said, don't try to trigger me accused because we're not having this. I'm not looking forward to no freaking man forcing himself on his wife. I don't care if that's his wife or not. You're not supposed to force someone if they're not ready to do it. And, or hit her or do something like that. Because y'all know how I am about DV. So he coming in, all drunk and everything, son asleep, telling her, I did everything in his house and all that like that. And you need to do what I say. And everything this house is bought for. And he started to force himself on her. I said, so this is what we're doing. He said, get off of me. She fought him off. And son came crying. She said, don't you get out. Don't you ever come back. Don't come out here. Get out and everything. So 3 months later, Morgan was getting full custody, and Jason would get reasonable visitations. But now, all that said was agreed upon. And then Jason started looking at her like, I want full custody. I said, where this coming from? He said, no. Even his lawyer said, listen, this is agreed upon. Why are you trying to fight this? No, let it go. You got visitation. So let it go. He want full custody because he think that freaking Morgan is seeing someone and messing with someone, and someone is around her child, around his child, and all stuff like that, around the new guy. And I don't think she introduced freaking the kid to Kashia at the moment, but he's just thinking that's what happened. Jason won't let go. She's obsessed now, and so Morgan and Kashia went to a place to Chinese restaurant and eat with the son, and the son wanted to check something. I said, watch your son. Watch him. So I can eat snatch. Make sure you're talking and watching him. And they talk about all that stuff like that. So we saw Jason spying on her. She was in the restaurant talking to have a good time with Kashia and her son, and he outside spying on her. Exactly. Sound like freaking Martell. And let me remember something. We're going to talk about Martell in later. Because it's exactly what Martell was doing too. Did what he did, mess up the family. She went in divorce, all that stuff. And now he can't take it. And now he want to be obsessed. Think he owns her. In this case, Jason got money and Martell don't. Well, Martell got money from the show, but otherwise he's still broke. Sure, because he never had money to pay for anything. So he don't want to miss up for Melanie. But that's besides the point. So then he called his brother. And now we get Eric's wife. I didn't get his wife name. I think wife's name is Jamie. Eric, the wife's name is Jamie. And Jamie was questioning, said, why is your brother calling you? Because he normally don't call you. And he only call you when he wants something. So what he got yourself into? And I hope you're not doing anything illegal. What, like, well, come on now. Let it be. Y'all haven't been brothers like that. Y'all haven't been families. Reach out, all that sort of that. So come on. Hope you have better sense and they getting wrapped up or walked up into your freaking brother delusions. Because when he was doing big, he don't even give a damn about us. So now he needs you all the time. What's up? So Evan was like, no, blah, blah, blah. I said, Evan, don't be stupid. Don't be stupid. I understand that's your brother and everything, but your wife got a point. If he don't come around like that, he don't hit you up like that, he don't treat you like a family, only if he wants you, that's not family. But so Jason was acting his brother, Eric, because Eric is a part of the law enforcement, someone kind of thing. Can you find someone to unalive Kashir? Basically hire a hitman. He said, what? You want me to do that? No, I'm not doing that. Why are you trying to get me fired or something like that? I said, no. Take out. Now you go too far. Over there, what? A hitman? So Jason was that serious. He said, yeah. So Evan took him out of that. He said, well, you got to help me find a different way to come after this person. To come after him or come after Morgan, whatever he needs to do. So then we contemplate, we see in Eric's face like he's in his mind what he want to do. So we get Morgan. She's driving. She's driving her car, her yellow car. Driving Kashir in the car. Driving. And then all of a sudden we see all these popos stopping her. I said, what you did? She didn't speed. She didn't make no wrong turn. She didn't know illegal driving, so why are you stopping her? And right then and there, I said, oh, no, he didn't. Oh, no, he didn't. I know. And J-Dog could tell you, I was so livid at this point. I said, he set this girl up. He said, look, even though I didn't know what he did, I knew for a fact he set it up. Because I would say at this point in this storyline, we was close to the end. And we haven't got any clear idea why she was charged of the A1 felony. Until this moment. And then I realized why she was charged that. So they stop her. She said, what am I going to stop for? They want to answer the question. Why she get stopped for? They want to answer the question. So they said, no one, let us comply. You know how trigger happy these people got. They didn't comply. They got out the car. They stood still. All that stuff like that. They said, let them be. Whatever. What are you searching? What are you stopping me for? They asking them, keep asking them. And then multiple cars start coming in. So I said, what is going on? They checked the car, put out a bag. She said, that's my son's bag. Because at that moment, Jason took the son for the weekend to honor the figure visitation agreement. But he did that because he knew he was setting up his wife. No, well, not his wife, his ex-wife. So he took the son. He planted the bag in the car. He knew she was driving around and going somewhere for the weekend because it was a weekend away from the kid and everything. She could relax, enjoy herself, as a mother should. Stop her, find the bag. It was based on white powder. Yeah, I know. The drugs, the booger sugars, all that stuff. And I said, oh no, that's what he did. And he used his brother Evan connections to do that. So the lawyer talked to freaking Morgan, And Morgan said, I didn't do none of this stuff. He said, well, they got scabies, they got a lot of this, they had phone records. I said, it's so really a very elaborate plan. Eric is a fool. Definitely is. And he ain't ish. Yes, he's not. He's not. And Eric is a fool. Definitely is. Because he's going to jeopardize your job and your livelihood to do some illegal stuff like this, to abuse your power over the sake of your brother, when you knew it was not right. Because after a while, Eric was telling us, like, that's not right. You can't come after her like that. You got visitation. Let it be. Like, why are you fighting this? And then you go along with this plan. So, all of a sudden it's done. And his marriage, you're going to mess up his marriage too. Exactly, with his wife. Because his wife already didn't like what's going on. And he keep her in the dark. So, we can back the thing and we said, like, the prosecutor got a witness to testify and everything. Because at this point, it was not enough to get, hold on. It's like, okay, drug, all this like that. Because the lawyer said, well, her one thing when she was in high school, when she had like possession of weed or something like that. Okay, teenagers smoke weed. It is what it is. Ain't that back in the day. It's not enough to say she had a criminal history of selling. That's not agreed because that's not even enough. You have any other evidence that support that she will just be some drug lord? So I would say, so who is this witness? So we pan out Jason talking to Eric, and Eric's in the car talking to some dude that been earlier because it was the same dude he was talking to before, and that dude was going willing to lie under oath to corroborate freaking the narrative that she was some freaking drug king and a drug lord in the streets. I said, oh my gosh, Eric, really? You gonna do all that? For what? And you know it's messed up, but you doing all that. So they dropped the charges with Kashir. They had nothing on Kashir. But, you know, Morgan still was in the trial and everything. So she would tell him, I don't have none idea. I don't know what's going on. Who was his witness? All that stuff like that. But Kashir will stand by her side. Her side. I said, that's right. She needs someone by her side because everybody's going against her right now. So Eric decided to go to the trial. Cause now his wife Jamie is like, why is he going? What's going on? Why are you going over there? What's up? We gotta tell him. He not saying nothing. They always say he woke up the kid. She crying that she got to tend to the kid, and he up here act like he got to go out, like he this thing, and he know he's in a turmoil because she said you drinking lately. You drinking even more. Like she know what's up because you drinking more lately. You're not in your right mind. Your behavior changed since you met with your brother. What's up? Why you not? What you not telling me? And he won't say nothing. He keep her in the dark. And he raised his voice up to the baby start crying. That she got to tend to the baby that he could walk out. I said, oh boy, you did no good. So we in a thing, and Jason started lying on oath. He started lying on the stand about his freaking ex-wife, knowing that she wasn't doing all that. All that stuff. She said, you lying. All that stuff. The judge, I said, oh, Morgan, don't mess it up. And everything. And judge had the resource. So Eric got up. He know this is messed up. He was in the bathroom trying to get himself cleaned up or whatever else like that. And the Jason came back on him. It was like they were questioning back and forth. He said, listen, long story short, he said, listen, if you say something, we both going down. Because you just as much to lose as me. And I said, you know what? You a dumb fool, Eric, to even fall for this. Because he knew he was going to use it. He knew you had a much to lose as he much to lose. And it's so much you have more to lose than him because you don't orchestrate this. Yes, he was a mastermind, but he could probably still potentially get Scott out free, and you will be the one messed up. For the sake of your brotherhood that y'all don't have. So Jamie find out, she said, listen, I gotta get a babysitter. I gotta come over there. So Jamie ended up coming to the courthouse. I said, no, that's right, girl. You need to find out what's going on. So he said, I told you not to come. I said, and I'm a grown woman. I can come whenever I want to come. Shit, you think you gonna stick with the baby? I find somebody that has a baby sitting. I'm thinking, child, we gonna see what's going on here because you ain't saying nothing. I want to know what you got us wrapped up into. Sure, I'll be just like Jamie. I said, okay. So he want to act funny style. I need you to come watch our daughter real quick because I need to go find out what's going on with Eric. He's a dumb fool. I don't know what he's doing and stuff like that. Come watch your grandchild real quick. I got you. Whatever. I can make sure you fed. Everyone else like that. Baby got diapers, formulas, all that stuff. I make sure you get paid. All that stuff like that. All right, I got you, baby. I said, all right, let's go. Come home. I'll see you later, ma. Thank you. Bye bye. Let me go over to this courthouse. So the guy that Eric had, his name was Flacco. So he was on the stand, right? And while I was talking, Flacco would say, oh, yeah, she was selling me this for 3 years, or 3 months and everything. And we were meeting at the same time all the time and getting all his products from her or stuff like that. And he said she would drive to come to him and then meet up and all stuff like that. So Morgan realized, he said, you know what? Because Flacco was asking Eric, is anything I need to know? Because one of us I know I was lying on the stand. He said, just say, stick to the plan, and that's that. So Morgan told the lawyer, said, hey, ask this question. She was basically asking about the car, and do he know about a car? Because if anyone know in right sense know that she would be dumb enough to do anything with that freaking bright-ass yellow car that she has that could be identifiable. Dumb, stupid enough to do any stupidness to get her eyes on it. So the lawyer was asking a question. Because Flacco thought he got it in the bag. He thought he was getting it. Because at one point, it was like, okay, they was coming on there. But even though the jury, they wasn't even moved yet. But at the same time, they were soaking up what he was saying. Until the lawyer asked this question, and they flipped that, and I would say it worked in her favor. And that's how it worked in her favor. So the lawyer was asking, okay, so you saying she meeting you and all that stuff like that, the time frame, he said 4:30, she be meeting me every day at the school. She said, okay. So she be driving the car, right? He said, yeah. All that stuff like that. She drive every day. So she come pick up from school. In between getting her child, she sell you drugs and go back home and everything. And she pick up a car, right? Can you describe the model? Like, I'm not a car person, so I will not even describe the model, but maybe you can and stuff like that. But you can at least determine the color, right? Even though you don't know the model of the car, you probably can determine the color. So he said, all right, if you see her every day, she drives her car, she personally give you the thing, she comes out the car and comes to see the product. Does it kill you to know that she drives a yellow Porsche, whatever it was, and his face dropped. Everybody's oh, yes, dumbass. Why the hell she was do some stupid shit when she got a yellow car? Don't make any sense. And you didn't realize that was a stupid ass clue that you missed because you didn't know that. You didn't know that. And after that happened, it pans out. It blacked out. And they came back, and the judge said it's a disgrace in our system that people abuse their power. And then we don't know what was said, but I feel like since Flacco had some, I guess he had something in his, well, Flacco had something, what was it called? Some rap sheet he had that he messed up. He lied on the oath because you know that's punishable. He probably told and squealed because when she mentioned that it's a shame that people abuse their power in a system that's supposed to be to help protect the system, I mentioned that, oh, she probably knew that Eric was probably involved. And you know what happened? Or at least somebody was involved using abuse of power. The police framed this lady and all that stuff like that. For what? Because Jason had money and she didn't even have much as him because he built her. And she could get undue justice because a lot of people that have that in the system right now going to jail for something they can't afford because they don't have the good lawyer who fight for them hard. And then the who ones who got money had the team to do all the stuff. So Jason's pissed that he walked out the courtroom. But Eric got arrested. And his wife Jamie saw. And he looking at Jamie. I said, Jamie was looking at her, I was like, I see, that's your dumb ass again. Now you get arrested and you might lose your job. Not might, he will. It probably loses freaking credentials, whatever it is, because you want to do something stupid. And that was accused, y'all. How y'all enjoyed it? Y'all enjoyed it? You know, had the storytelling. It was a good episode. But then I was nervous. I said, oh my gosh, come on. Because I know how this goes sometimes. The rich could get away with things, and the poor, I don't think she was poor, but then again, you know, him having all the money, you know, he could do some things. And I'm glad they used that car as a key evidence, because that turned the thing whole around. Yes, all Evan had to do is not to do what he did. He then had to help his brother frame Morgan, use his law enforcement connects, use the person to allow him stand, all that stuff, and you never gave them the free. If you was gonna do it, you could have done it right. You could have at least given the information about the car, but no, you didn't do it, and now you got arrested, and your brother scot free. And at the end of the episode, Kashir and Morgan is playing with the son. He threw a frisbee. The kid went to get the thing. I said, "Watch your son." And then we saw Jason look at the son. I said, "Oh no, that's an episode ended." I said, "Oh no, don't you try? Will you try to kidnap? Oh, we ain't doing that." All right, that was accused, y'all. Hope y'all enjoy it. I think it was, what episode was this? This is Morgan's story, but we got a couple more. I think it's 3 more stories left because it's a 15 episode this season, and they got renewed for a second season. So we got, I think, 3 more stories left to wrap up, and we'll be all caught up. All right, but like I said, accused is good, y'all. It's on Fox if you don't know. Watch Fox on Tuesdays tonight, or go on your demand, or whatever your station is, and find out. And you can watch the past episodes because all of them was good. All of them was good. Some was better than others. The Ava story was good. You know, the Danny story got me aggravated. You know, Kendall's story, I didn't like how the people played him and turned on him, all that stuff like that. It was all different spectrums. All right, let's go into 6 round checks. We're only going to do 2 scenarios, and then we're going to Love and Marriage Huntsville, and then we're going to end it with the Eboni K and the whole that fiasco and all that talk. All right, let's get to that. We are live. Are y'all here with me? Yeah. Oh, why y'all tell me I have my little sticker going on? And this is the wrong color. Thank you. That matches my blackness. All right, y'all. 6 round checks. Let's start it at 1. So we're gonna do question 1 and 2, and that's it. And they're gonna move on to Love and Marriage Huntsville. Alive and kicking, yes. Love it. So it started with a TikTok challenge. First of all, that's a wrong thing to say. You don't start nothing with no TikTok challenge. But y'all get to know, y'all won't be supposed to be replicating TikTok challenge. But okay. My wife simulated sex strokes just to prove that she could last longer than me. She couldn't. I mean, if you fake pumping, you could go on and on and on because you're not doing the real thing. So why she couldn't last? But okay, whatever. That's besides the point. She couldn't. And I guess it's a TikTok challenge where the guy will lay in his back, whatever, and do missionary style, and the woman go on top and see how much they can stroke. Because I guess it could see they could do it better than men and see how long they last, and they timed them. This was explained to me. So hopefully that's the right challenge. And that's what it was. Stupid challenge as that. But whatever. Then she wanted to try something different. He was throwing it back. That's what I'm saying. Like, He wanted to try something different. No, then she wanted to try something different. A strap with a fake D attached. We know what a strap-on is. We know a strap-on has a fake D attached to it. You had to give us a description. I said no. She promised $100 if I let her try. I needed the money badly. First of all, why the hell did you need the money badly for? And first of all, you said that's your wife. And I'm not saying that a husband and wife can support each other and with money and finance, all that stuff like that. But my thing is, why do you need the bed so badly? What's going on? And why it's just only $100? Okay. How the hell you prostitute your own stuff in your household? But okay, whatever. She promised $100 if I let her try. I needed the money badly. Well, it was horrible enough. But my wife standing behind me is yelling, "Shut up and take it like a man." Oh, not take it like a man. And not just shut up. Ooh, chill. Listen, if you're not doing the right thing, if you're not doing it well, it will hurt. And listen, the G-spot in the bed is back there. So if you're just jamming that shit in and it's hurting and not lubricating well enough, yes, it will hurt. And she said, "Shut up and take it like a man." I said, "Oh, chill." Really made me feel small. And she only gave me $40. I don't think our marriage can survive this. Oh, not that she did all that, only gave you $40. Oh, you only want $40? Oh, and why you didn't throw it back to get the other 60? Child. Why you didn't throw it back to get the other 60, man? Shoot, he's like, "Oh, I won't make this motherfucker money." Child. You need it badly, right? You need the money badly. Child. First of all, if you're gonna get to do services, you should got the money up front. Don't promise that you do it and you only get no. That's what sex workers don't play with their money. I need it up front before I do any act of anything. Want me my money. Run it. So the fact that you got this done and you got your booty hole or hurt and only got $40, oh, she treat you like Trump. She treat you like Trump change. Because first of all, you're a husband. And why the fuck you need $100 so damn badly? So she only tipped you on $40. Shoot. So my thing is, you should have thrown it back and took it like a man and get the extra $60. Because if you would got that $40, I said, "What you going? Put that strap on the back, bitch. Put that thing on back on. Lay your back, child. Why that shit do something like that?" And while I'm doing figure her apart, so she will go to orgasm. I don't get that $6. Well, you need a baddie, so you need to work for that $60. Child, not only do all that and only got $40. But then my thing is, that was that's what I'm saying. And she using a fake strap on. So how the hell that only worth $40? Chill. And she can't even feel it. She just gotta go to the sensation that you taking it or not. And she only gave you that. I don't think my marriage can survive this advice. Stop doing TikTok challenges. Stop doing new things. Because it seems to me, your wife was she seems to me, she is fantasized about pegging. And you took a little mile and let her think that you was interested in that. And since you need the money so badly, you entertained that freaking idea. Because you entertained that idea, she gave you what you worth. So stop trying new things and go back what you were doing. For real. And you should have got your money up front. Said, "No, I'm not let you pegging me without the $100. Let me see it. Since you need it so badly." But no, you let her do it and played you like a freaking, like you was in the freaking pull-ups. and not men with drawers on. So I don't know what to tell you. Stop trying new things if that's not what you want. And I don't know how you'll get your manhood back. Tie your pussy up. That's what I'm saying. Do something like I mean, do something like if you're gonna keep trying it, I don't know how you gonna survive. She could seem like she loved to peg. At least she didn't call you no freaking gay slurs and they think you was gay for taking it. She likes a man who like to be pegged, and she might get turned on about it. And she entertained the idea, and it went left because she just did what she did. It's hammering, and it's not. You see, and she's trying to show you how not to do it because, well, maybe she like it that way. But I'm just saying that sometimes that whole hammer, jackhammer, doesn't overwork. Chill. Shit, what the fuck? You angry with the pussy? Like something angry. Fuck, dude, make love with it. Don't be angry. What the fuck you angry about? Now, at no moment, if I want to get a rough and tough on my Afro puff, then you can do it. But if I ain't into that moment, don't be doing all of that. So now it got done to you. Now you can't take it. Stop trying new things and stop working on it. You can tell her, listen, I didn't like that. No more strap-ons, no more dildos, no more toys. And go back in your manhood and freak her when she need to freak her. Yeah, just tell her she can be pegging you. And what's your thing? But my thing is, I'm stuck on why the hell you need that money so damn badly. First of all, as a husband. Boy, bye. What advice you want us to give you? Number 2 is the last one. Unless y'all want me to do one more. But this is the last one. My baby mama wants me to celebrate that she graduated from college. That's a good accomplishment. But I hate her. Oh, I hate her. Oh, you hate her. Why you hate her? I hate who she turned me into. A broke father working part-time, 2 part-time jobs just to buy diapers. I don't know if she could make you that, but okay. Say what you, okay. Nobody can make you do and turn you that, but I guess. I hate that I gave up my dream because she had a baby. Who asked you to do that? I didn't ask for. Oh, well, you should have thought about that. Who fault was that? She didn't make it herself. I did everything I could to convince her to abort. Oh, to unalive. I shouldn't say that word. To unalive. She even caught me cheating. But she had the baby anyway. I mean, if she wanted the baby, she's going to want the baby, no matter despite the circumstances. Even though sometimes I don't feel like, listen, I always say, if she wants the baby so bad, she will prepare to do it on her own, whether you want it or not. But my thing is, why the hell you knocked her up knowing that there's going to be a possibility of pregnancy? But yeah, y'all said boys are easy. Mm-hmm. Not y'all, but y'all know what that day came from, right? When somebody told me boys are easy. I said, oh, boys are easy. Okay. Now coming to this. I could just leave, but I prefer to stick around and make her life collapse. Oh, so you want to be vengeful? You want to be vengeful? Okay. I'm not a bad guy. Yes, you are. I'm just angry about this bad deal I'm stuck with. Who fault was that? So how do I make her life collapse legally? Sir, 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 what can you do? You can't make nobody collapse. You want to make her life bad legally? You can't do nothing, your broke ass. First of all, who told you to give up your dreams? You hate her because she elevated herself and you became a broke bum? Who told you to give up your dreams? Nobody told you to give up your dreams, and you didn't have to give up your dreams. Nobody told you to get her knocked up either. If you had dreams. And first of all, she didn't make you and turn into a broke father. You did that your own damn self. Or she asked you to celebrate, and then you want to turn her and you secretly hate her because the choices you made. I don't know what to tell you. And you want to be vengeful and be spite. Boy, get out of here. You put yourself in this situation and then you mad. It's like every other dusty ass dude that say the same thing. Oh, she make me no. She didn't make you do it. She graduated and you came a bum. How that happen? I mean, to me, she low her dad stands with you. But you better elevate up your standards, become above average instead of being vengeful and spite. Oh, Stevie joining live. Yes, Stevie. I never know either. I do never know either. If they want to figure baby and not be attached to the kid, why the fuck you just don't be a sperm donor like figure Judy and Brat wanted? Y'all could be a perfect sperm donors and get paid for it. Egg donors, sperm donors. If y'all want to have the possibility to create it and not be attached to the kid, donate your sperm and make a woman's dreams happy or a family dream happy. And if we can raise up the percentage of black people not being black people not making up much of the cryobank. And that's the case. If y'all don't want responsibilities, donate your sperm and create babies with other people who want families. And you have no responsibility. And just get money off of it. But okay, y'all hustle backwards. Now, don't understand if you're going to have medical issues and stuff like that. I'm not saying that because they will root you out your sperm anyway if you got all that issues. But if shit, y'all create babies on the way and y'all don't want them. So create babies and get illegal money and be sperm donors like people who want to have families. But don't do this stuff. Have sex unprotected. Know they're going to have babies and you know you secretly didn't want it. And then you're going to blame her for the life choices you made and the stuff that you going. Who told you to work 2 part-time jobs? Why you couldn't get a 1 full-time job? Who told you to do all that? And you get with your dreams. Nobody told you to do that. Seemed like she was fulfilling her dreams. But, oh well. Black men, if you don't want no responsibilities of babies, and you want to make some money, donate your sperm. Do it. But don't do this and you're gonna escape your responsibilities. First of all, she got more wins to take you to court and do whatever she needs to do to get you legally than you could do with her legally. I mean, you say you want to you collapse, make her collapse. You want her life to be damaged because of stuff that you made? Oh well. You can do what no other men do. Don't be there. The Dusty told him to do that. Exactly. Exactly. So you have no room. No room. Let's come after her. Oh, you get her. What you gonna get her for? She graduated, you became broke. And now she gonna take her baby on her own. Cause it seems like you not want to do it. So do what most other men do. Bounce. She needs your ass. But yeah, try to go something legally. Watch your behinds get done with child support payments. I don't know what kind of child support you can't pay for nothing. Broke ass. Let me stop saying this out, y'all. All right. That was it. That was the main two that I like from the thing. So we're gonna move on to another match. Huntsville, because we got a little Eboni K, because we got a lot more to talk about. If y'all enjoyed the live, please hit that like button, share this out, let people know about me, grow my channel. All right, y'all. Love Bass Huntsville. Ciao. Let's get into this. Speaking of more Dustin's people. More Dustin's people. It called Speak Now or Forever Hold. What a title. Stormy, you got no room to come after people if your figure business is act the way it is. Let's call it is. Because what I know, boo, boo, tomato. Yeah, Tracy. That last one segment. That last one sex into love. Oh, it definitely did, right? Shoot. How the hell you have a successful business? Well, according to people that your Canvas Beauty is everywhere and it's doing well, but I haven't seen one Canvas Beauty in stores that I know of. Maybe I don't be going to that section. Maybe y'all know more than me. Tracy, they show let's definitely take a break. That's why I was aggravated when the hell came back so quickly. And I said, really, really, really? Can we take a break? Cause we were just like this quick to let the show go. But you know, the show is hurting with numbers now. So Carlos need to know that this show is not doing successful like it used to be. The numbers is dwindling. But Stormy, how the hell you got all that mouth for everything else when your business not doing well? How the hell you got 4,000, 5,000 in arrears? That whatever. In debt, whatever, stuff like that. Products, people not getting their products, they not getting their orders, you giving out freebies because you had to make customers happy. They're not getting their orders. They know you from the show and they try to support your business, and you're not putting out products correctly or quick enough. Retail is trying to get their demands, and you're not getting your demands. I'll be honest, I do love her leave-in spray. Oh, okay. But I think she could discontinue it. Oh, wow. Yeah, and I'm not knocking the Canvas Beauty because people say it's been successful. But this right here doesn't seem like y'all doing well right now. And what have you been doing? The fact that you haven't had meetings for a while with the management team that you're supposed to be managing, the people they're supposed to be managing, you don't have a business like that and don't have ongoing meetings and updates. You just let it be. And they get to the point that 4,000, 5,000 back orders or whatever arrears in debt and money that you had to dish out and you had to put it back because people are not producing. That's on y'all. Because it seems to me when that shit said everybody was boxing stuff, and I said, what is the organization? And it seems like it's not enough people in that figure factor house. That's what somebody said. It needs to be a lot more people, more hands. Because you don't have no machines. So it needs to be more hands. But you say you don't want more hands until the people push more products. I said they're not pushing products, so you need more hands. Oh, and that's probably it. Because she got exposure and people want to support her. And now she got so many orders that she can produce. I said, oh, well, girl, that's the part of being a reality TV show. You want the exposure, people want to support your product, so you need to produce. So now you got more product, you need to have more manpower. And have not only that, organization. But all that boxes of who's labeling the boxes. What is this? What's product going into what? Because I'm not pretty sure all people get the same kind of orders. So Station. Who get the orders? What kind of orders they get the orders? Look online, looking at that, print out the orders so the team to know the orders. Go to the person who needs the box of orders. Go to the next person who needs to label the orders. Go to the person who needs to figure out the shipment and all the label, all that stuff like that. Find out the destination. Work out. Go to the warehouse to ship the things out. You got to have a system and balances and organization. Your management is all over the place. They all just doing everything all over the place, and nobody can know. And also, nobody had no feedback in regards to you. One person saying the inventory. First of all, who's doing inventory? Who's doing inventory? Who making sure that things are in stock all the time, especially when you have a lot of orders? And the fact you don't have constant meetings, you have a business. This is your business. And another thing that was hurting you is that you hiring friends and family, and they're not producing one enough. Nobody's saying you can't hire friends and families, but we all do know in businesses, sometimes friends and family doesn't support you the way that stranger does. Unless you got friends and family that support your vision and want you to succeed, they feel like they can slack off. They feel entitled because you family that you supposed to give them a chance, or you supposed to not fire them, or whatever it is. They can do whatever they want because we family. No, that doesn't work. That's why some people don't hire their family members. They could if they share the shared vision and they're working well, but some people don't. Shoot, some family members don't even support my channel, and it's free. But I ain't gonna harp on that. I'm gonna move on. So you put you on this podcast with limited people. That don't make sense. And you barely have meetings. It's no organization. It stems from y'all. And now you come in, oh, we crying. I said, okay, what you crying for? You did this. You and your husband. Stop crying and be about it. See what's going on. What's awry. Stop being so loyal to family and friends. Because they will freaking hurt your business more than they help you. I was like, you got that much money in the thousand, girl. Work on yourself. That's too much. But then you have all this mouth about everything else, but your business is falling apart. Not falling apart that much, but damn, that is sad to have too many back orders like that. Whew. Having an organization, it works well in wonders. One person do one station. This is that. Order like the team and get more manpower and get more things and get things out there. You know what? Let's continue on the Stormy thing. So then again, she said all that. She talked to her husband, Courtney, trying to figure out what's the better solution, what to do. Friends and family, they talk about that. Hey, Dominic Boo, how you doing? What can you do to increase productivity? What can you do to make it better? It stems from you, Stormy, and your husband. Y'all the visionary. Yes, we commend you of working from your kitchen, and now you have this warehouse. But when you have a warehouse, you have to understand you got to increase the manpower and make sure your product is coming out, because it hurts your business when you're not putting out the products like that. And then you have meetings very rarely for your team, so they don't even know what to do. So then again, you had to sit down with your cousin, Junior. And I couldn't stand his cousin like Junior. Like, that Junior was something else. Yes. Or have an organization to make it so they can oversee things. This is your thing. You don't have or let's hire a manager who could do well for you. If you can't do it yourself, hire a manager who could be able to manage the warehouse and give you pointers on how to effectively push out these orders. And one of the things they may tell you that you may need the manpower and organization, because you don't have no organization at all. So Stormy and Courtney met with Stormy. First, Stormy had a conversation with Junior. Exactly. She probably do need that. And you have the money, girl, so you can hire one. If you can't do it yourself, you can hire one. If you're not going to hire one, you need to make sure you manage these people correctly, because you didn't manage it well. You don't have no freaking once in a while meeting. You need to have constant meetings. If it's not every week, every 2 weeks or something. Especially if the numbers gotta get out there, because it will hurt your business and hurt your ratings. So she unhappy because she said the vibe is different. The vibe changed between us. I said, okay. And he said the vibe is mostly with Courtney. And then when Courtney came in, he wanted to say more, but when Courtney came in, he shut it up. And he didn't compound on what he's saying. I said, ooh. Courtney came in with a freaking chair and sat down with his big post. I said, I ain't trying to fight him either. I said, listen, okay. Your big poster posture standing looking at me like that. Okay, I'll shut up too. So she said the energy is bad. It's off between us. I wonder why the energy is off. And Courtney said, listen, you've been coming in late and everything. He said, well, you gave me a 5 minute grace period. Okay, so you're supposed to start at 8 o'clock. 5 minutes grace period. Okay. My job gave us a 7 minutes grace period, before or after. You can punch in 7 minutes earlier or 7 minutes late without being going late. It's like that. So if you start 8 o'clock, you get 5 minutes grace period. So the latest you could clock in is 8:05. You don't come there at 8:05, bitch. And giving all the excuses. Oh, this is this and all that. You give a 5 minute grace period. So like that. So you coming in at 8 o'clock? And then sometimes you punch out later than 8:05. All that stuff. So you all be coming late. So act like you're not coming late. And the business model. Always taught this, and I always kept this in my mind. Sometimes stuff happens. Early is on time is late, and late nobody bother showing up. That's what I always thought. But if you do it again, let the person know. Your manager know. Because sometimes things happen. Traffic, or if you leave early and trains or whatever, stuff could happen. Doesn't happen all the time. But when you consistently being late and using that excuse, no, that's on you. That's not on the people outside. It's on you. So you was coming late. And then instead of being on your phone, he said, well, everybody else is on their phone, so why you don't say nothing else to everybody else? He said, I don't see everybody else on their phone. I don't see what you on their phone. It could be possible that everybody else is on their phone, but he sees you. So take responsibility that you be on your phone a lot and not push your products. And I think Judy is the one that mentioned that they need more hands. So Stormy let him go. He said, oh, we got to let you go. Fire you. Everybody said, oh, Stormy fired Judy in TV. That's not good. I said, well, this is supposed to be a reality TV show and this is business. But at the same time, you fire him because of vibe. You didn't fire him for anything else. I mean, yes, it mentioned about the phone thing and everything. Maybe you should have said, all right, we're going to give you a warning right now. If you continue, then we're going to let you go. But then again, this is her business. She can fire him when she wants to fire. Because some jobs are well anyway. They can fire him anytime. They go ahead and give you a reason to fire you. They just fire you. So it's giving lazy. It is. She better never say anything about Kiki again. Child. She got so much to say. But yet she's not doing well herself. So it explains to why people were saying about, now I don't know if it was true people attacking her business for some reason, no reason. But then again, it was some stuff about her business that was going out there before this season happened. And it's probably showing some truth that she's not pushing out products, she's doing bad, all that stuff like that. Don't know it's true or not, because I ain't look at it. But people talk about business, Stormy business for a while. Oh, I think people was writing fake bad comments or bad for someone. I said, don't do that. Y'all was doing too much. If that's not this is not your experience, why are you writing fake comments? Whatever. I'm sorry, but if she's gonna hire going to get people, or she going to keep for people? I don't know what she going to do. Well, she need to do something quick. All that 4,000, 5,000 in years and all that stuff. I said, girl, ooh, that's too much. So she let her cousin go because the vibe is different. I said, oh, okay. At least probably give him a warning and see if his performance approved. And then she said, oh, I'm going to cry. I said, girl, you better stop all this crying. Now, I'm not saying you can't cry. But, girl, you producing that crying. You know what I mean? Can we get a hug? And he said, oh, I'm not here for that soft shit. I would say, shut up. I was so agitated when he said that shit. I said, shut up. Why y'all men does this shit? Give it a hug. It's not soft. Now, I do understand he might be salty, but he got fired on television. So I understand that. But ain't no soft shit getting a hug. Maybe he said you faking it. Maybe that's what he was going for. That's probably what he was saying. He just said soft shit because he didn't want to embarrass her. He said, girl, you up there faking it in front of the cameras, girl. Yeah, I think the story was faking. Because I was like, oh my gosh, Julia, get out my face. That Julia was a definition that you don't hire family. I think so too. Because that Julia was so agitated. He was aggravated with Stormy at that moment when she fired him. So Mel spoke with her team and see the updates. Even though she got a lot going on with the 4 children, and so she got the teaching job, because we know she's still doing that. She's doing Fashion Week at some point. She got great sales on 7th Avenue Beauty, because a lot of people saying that her products are really good. Movie deal. So she's doing a lot right now. So one person, I guess her manager or something like that, asked her how her mental health check. Because this is a good thing. To always constantly check, because you're just going through a lot. She went through a divorce. They're still going through something with him. All that stuff like that. So I did a check. She said she's okay. She had to make sure she's good. And also make sure her kids, it doesn't disrupt their lives. So she still do things that they like. Despite that, she's doing her half. And despite what the husband, ex-husband doing his half. So she's throwing a party for Mariah and Malia. And then we have skating ring. I said, okay, that's cute, that's nice. So Tish, Marcel and the Teletubby had that slutty vegan event at Black. So I guess the Scots want to have a partnership with Slutty Vegan. I said Slutty Vegan. I said, what makes vegan slutty? But I guess that's the name of the freaking thing. And I said, oh, that's cute. Maybe the names of the freaking menu is slutty words. And it was sloppy toppy, something else. And I said, oh, okay, that's cute. In vegan style. I mean, that's nice. And it said it's a big hit at Huntsville, and then people come out. I said I didn't know so much people was into that vegan stuff in Huntsville. Maybe it's a small town because it's getting film and production. Everybody knew he was coming. Okay, so that was that. So they sat down with the owner of Slutty Vegan, and they had a conversation. And she said she does it around different towns that is may not known or not big into the vegan style, or whatever. And she get there and she get a good turnout. And I said, that's probably because you got a good reputation as a company. It's the name. It is good as F. I don't eat vegan food, so that's not something I wouldn't even normally know. Yeah. You know what? I have vegan food that doesn't taste like vegan food. As long as you don't really taste like vegan food, that's fine. But if you tell me it's vegan, I usually get turned off or vegetarian. But if I eat it, I'll say, okay, I have food that was vegan and it tastes good. So it's not like I'm against it. Is that I know, but it seems like it's a good company. And it was a good turnout. So maybe if a good turnout, that means their product and their food is really good and people love it. And I said, more power to you. You got that partnership, Teletubby and Marcel. That's a great for your businesses. But y'all notice that they pushing that this to make Marcel and Teletubby the center of the show, right? They pushing it. It seemed like they trying to push this family as the center, because Mel Martell, you can't focus on them anymore. What? They're not driving the ratings as much. So they try to make them as the focus point. And it's not working. It's not working. I guess the foundation of the show is not working. Because the views is not doing them. Season be the key. It is the seasoning. Yes, it is. It is the seasoning. You was right. And I'm a big one of seasoning soon. They tried. That's what I say. They tried. Because the last season they tried to censor the freaking sky. So I said, oh, this is not it. This is not it. If y'all not being authentic enough, just like Mel and Martell was, who carried the show for like a couple seasons, then we don't need it. Hot box of Kimmy, I'm sorry. I love Kimmy and everything, but I feel like she's faking it the fuck as well, and I can't stand hot box either. If y'all not giving us more than this situation y'all giving, we not want it. And the figure more salty, like we go have enough of this. We seen the same scenario that he doesn't value Tisha as an equal. And he want her home. So we can do that. As long as Tisha pipe up and put her foot down, I said no. You're not pushing me out this office or something like that. Then we will pipe up and say, oh, okay. All right, tell me you better do it. Sure, I'll call you back Tisha again. I don't want to see no more Scots on my TV screen. Exactly. I'm tired of that. So Kimmy Hotbox came and talked to Marceau and Teletubby. And they sat down and they were discussing the event. And I'm glad that Kimmy also was questioning and stuff like that. So I want everybody to make it seem like it was just only Mel. Because at the end of the day, when Mel and Kimmy was questioning them, it's legit questions. You have an event. Is it an event that y'all push together and y'all do it and y'all plan everything together and you just want volunteers? Or you want to use our services to help communicate, educate the people, and you're going to pay us a fee? What is it? You going to pay us or it's going to volunteers? It seems like you want volunteers. If you want volunteers, then let it be known that what it is. But yeah, you want everybody input and everything and volunteer as much as they want and put as much time they want. If the Scots don't want to talk about their business lawsuit, I don't want to see them. Exactly. Talk about that. Because you did mention that it was a lawsuit going out there, but you don't even talk about it. What's going on with that? So, Kim was asking questions. I want to be clear about what exactly it is. So, Tisha still don't know the vision that much. She said, I just know what everybody went together and Marceau said, listen now. It's what we put on. Y'all can volunteer or y'all can put as much or little as y'all want. And Marceau said, no, I'm not paying y'all. He told Hotbox and Kimmy that. So now they can do what they want. Now they keep questioning it. Now y'all thinking that they're like the hosts. I was like. So when we come on reunion and they want to shade your ass and come back to you, you can't say nothing. Because this whole season y'all trying to move forward and they want to do the shade and jabs already. Oh, they're like the hosts. They become like the hosts. It's like that. So you want them in sheeps? And I think about it. The last time I checked, your brother-in-law and your sister-in-law, or whatever your sister is, by marriage, have their own mind. And they're also business people. So what make you think they will volunteer a lot of their time just for free? They can. If you just want volunteers and made it known as volunteers. If it's volunteers, I'm not putting much effort into this. I just show up. And you give me the task that I sign up for. What do you need volunteer for? Do you need somebody, promote advertisement? You need somebody, to hand out flyers? Well, you need somebody to send people to their seats, set up tables. I do that small stuff, but you're not asking my expertise for no big shit. I'm not speaking and none of that for no free, freaking free. None of that. Nope. Not preparing with no PowerPoint presentations. Not doing none of that for no freaking free. I don't care if you feel me or not. Because you hire a stranger, you will have to pay them. And that's how business goes. Where the money's coming from? If you're getting sponsorships, you gonna have to pay. Like, is the money come in your pockets or divvy it to the people? So we not charging niggas. It's gonna be a free event or something. Okay, but you can't plan a free event with no money. Oh well, he said he is exactly. And they're trying to open a business, so they know some mindset. Even an expo can go to hell. Exactly. Even an expo. So no. And especially you call me a dark soul. You think I'm gonna work for free? And thinking Martell and Marceau will be shaded ass. Oh, Martell's asking what her fee is. She said, "Don't ask me what my fee is," because he was doing a lot of shadiness last week too. Yes, it could be free to the people that you're serving, which is fine. But where are you putting up the money for this free event you doing? You can't, if you put on your own money, you want the reimbursement. So or you'll get it from charging or you'll get it from sponsorships. But y'all ain't think about that. But you need to be clear that you ain't paying them. So Hotboxer and Kimmy, I don't know what you're gonna do. Then they say they're not paying no more. And I'm also gonna say it again next week. He's not paying y'all. So y'all volunteering if y'all want to do it. So, oh yeah, he's an HR 3K. And I said, who the fuck is you on HR 3K? You can't afford 3K. You can't even get your business license. So you don't even got that money and you charging people big. So somebody support your lifestyle, support your income? No. 3K for interviews. Boy, bye. You ain't nobody trying to be interviewing. And the one who interviewed is milk dust to the ass. But Carlos, because you know, let me get off of that. Y'all know how you know how I did remember when you in review and I flamed his ass. Everybody said, Mitsu! Oh my God, Mitsu! I said, yes, I said what I said. Come dusted bucket ass for the one. And I know he want to bust a split on the motherfucking dick. Mm-hmm. You do a lot for Martell. Whatever. It's not about Carlos. Ciao. So Marceau is helping Martell to study for his building license. I said, oh, so you still didn't get that shit. We know you didn't, but oh well. So he gonna help him study. Meanwhile, Martell gonna help Marceau to get the body that he wanted. Go back to the body that he had. Well, that's like that. So it's a trade-off. In the midst of that conversation, you know, he always, especially Martell, always go mention Melanie. I said, oh my gosh, can you not get enough? Because it's still from, oh, yeah, Malia Mariah is having a joint birthday party and she invited people that she's not friends with. I said, because her and Tisha's getting cordial and the kids still cool with each other. So why not invite the kids? Oh yeah, he was bad about that waist trainer. Because that waist trainer was not wasting. It was shaping. It wasn't wasting, child. Woo. That trainer failed you. You need to get your money back. Because that shit was not shaping at all. It was not. It was giving you hips, legs, and hips, and body. Nah, he can't get enough of Mel. He didn't expect her to thrive. He didn't. And he can't stand that. And it seems like a lot of people couldn't stand that Mel was thriving. Not from the show. Also from her businesses. Also from her teaching. Also from 7 Island Beauty. She had all this stuff going on for herself. And trying to maintain her peace. So I'm not going to tell Mel to leave her own show. Unless she wants to leave her own show. And just get the EP credit. No, I ain't going to tell her to leave. Calling him to work her way to amp up that show. That's what I'm saying. Teach the other slide shit. She's that side chick how to freaking pass the test. So she likes to get on live all the damn time. Body, yaddy, for real. So he mentioned Mel. Oh, now his friends. I said, the kids, she got the kids as friends. So she gonna write her and everything. Kiki was there. We don't know Tiffany was there because they wasn't it. They always don't be around that much. So I don't know why they ain't in cast. But that's that. So then he said, someone also asked him, what's going on? So what's this? Like, it's so hard. I don't think me and TJ will ever get to that role that we would do something like that. I said, don't sit here and act like none of y'all know what the fuck he's doing. But then again, y'all his friends, so y'all won't stay blindly about what he's doing. But y'all know. Oh, not Docs. That's what I'm saying. Doc will pass that before Martell does. Chill. Yeah, so y'all know what he's doing. He's currently is freaking taking his freaking wife to custody. But we already know the results that they're gonna keep the custody as the same, and he's not getting child support. So, oh well, Martell, you tried, but you're not getting it. Oh, Tiffany gonna mind her business before Martell answers the says. Exactly, right? Chill. Everybody gonna do something before Martell pass that test. Chill, I'll have a baby before he passed that test. And y'all know how I feel about having a baby. Not by myself, chill. I said, y'all know what the hell why. And he tried to act like he's so innocent, like he don't be doing nothing. And she's not been telling me. And I don't know why we can't celebrate. I said, because you fucked around and slept around and had a baby. And they are divorced. And they got a joint custody. That's why you not be around and celebrating birthdays and events together. Because you broke that. If you were so worried about that, you shouldn't have did what you did. And yes, I read comment sections too. And some people, and I was muting them, because y'all know, I'd be like, mute. Shit, I was muting people left and right. Some people today. Not you having a baby before bad. Yes, exactly. And y'all know how I feel. Chill. Mel spilled the tea on Twitter about Martell. Chill. For real. It's like, come on now. Y'all know exactly what he be doing. Y'all know he constantly harasses chick. He don't go by the freaking rules as much of the visitations and the custody. He try and break it. He try and overstep his boundaries. And he do a lot when he's doing it on camera too. Because he knew damn well she didn't invite him to the party. You know what, let's get to it. Because we're going to talk about the party now. Anything else I missed? No, I'm going to talk about it now. Obo will get his $60 before Martell passed the test. That's what I'm saying. Shoot. She said she didn't call me for my kid's birthday party. I said, why does she need to call you? Y'all don't have to have no arrangements so she could call you. Unless it's not about the medical things, and not about the education, and not about the traveling. Y'all don't need to call each other. International traveling, because they have stipulations in their contract. No, y'all need to call each other. The kids is grown enough, especially the first two. Shit, even the other one, except for Sugar Mama. The other three can have phones. You can call them directly. You don't need to go through me to call your kids for the birthday. So why the hell she needs to call you for their kid's birthday party? Well, you the father. Get out of here. So Mariah emailed us, saying mommy wants you there and everything. I don't know he lying. I think he probably lying about that, whatever. If his daughter emailed her, I don't think she was saying mommy wants you there. Maybe she probably want that because she still hoped that her parents get back together. But no, you got that call or whatever reason or whatever got information that you was not invited. So you knew you were. But you feel like you want to pose yourself into that situation. We'll pay her $30,000, $30K before Tasha passed that test. Shall, exactly. Everybody would do everything before he passed that test. But well, Natasha would pay back that $30K before he passed the test. Natasha would get 1,000 album sales before you pass that test. And you know that's impossible right now. He said, Mel, Martell told him also, now Mel don't want nobody to know that she is cooperating with the co-parenting. I said, why she didn't want that? She want the peace and the boundary. As long as you respect the damn thing, she will realize to that. But the reason why she don't want to know anything because you know you is doing something wrong that messing up, don't want her to be around with you. Every time she give a little inch with you, you take a mile and ran with it and do something stupid. And the fact that she had to have some leeway of communication with you, it's some way to face form with the 4 kids, so y'all can balance back and forth. It's like, come on. Exactly. You can't expect them to invite you if you actually suing for full custody. And when you know we already know that joint custody still stands. Well. So everybody's birthday is invite only. It's all everybody there. Kiki came Tisha came with her kids. Kiki was there. Some other family members was there. Kids were skating. They were having a good time. It was all about the birthday party. You came in with no freaking gifts. You came in with no flowers. You came in with nothing for the girls. But you want to walk your ass in there like you own the place. But we all know exactly. But you want everybody to know they're on vacation, right? So he walked this behind here like he owned the place. Nothing. Knowing he was not invited. So Mel said, Montel, can you come back and talk to you real quick? Please, thank you. She told you can't be here. You gotta go. He said, I want to celebrate my kid's birthday. I said, so if nobody there know, who don't know, because I see a lot of people on Twitter page say, Mel should have invited him. See, if he wanted to be a father of the kids, and why not? See, this is a problem. He wanted to be there. I said, first of all, who the fuck? Do y'all even watch the show? And I'm not saying you had to be on social media because a lot of people don't on social media like that. But you have to know this show drives on social media is connected. So you have to know some form of social media that connects to the show because they talk about it on the show. It's connect to each other. So y'all know that it's a custody agreement going on between those two. And Mel further explained that the odd years, she celebrates events and birthdays. And the even years, he celebrates events and birthdays. So last year in Thanksgiving and Christmas, she celebrated before or after he had them. Because I think last Thanksgiving, she said it before he had the kids in the Thanksgiving. So she had her own Thanksgiving, and Marta had a kids at Thanksgiving. And last Christmas, she had it after Christmas. So don't make it seem like, come on, you know what's up. And she went to compromise with you. She said, okay, you could get the girls after the event or later on today. And she didn't have to do that because it's her right. But she willing to let you do that. So you rock the kid's birthday party, you want to celebrate, you could get the girls. She's winning on her event day. It's her year. She don't have to do that. Yes, yes, it is. It's a private event and it's an invite only. And it's all right. If I invite you, you're not coming. Oh, well. And she had history of kicking people out. So when she was willing to compromise and say, okay, you can take the girls later on. So it wasn't about the freaking birthday party, celebrate the girl's birthday, because she gave you a option to do that. Now you feel like you want to control her, and those bowls are her freaking event. Why not use your money to pay for the kids and do something out and have a little dinner party or whatever you want to do for your kids later on without Mel being there? But no, you want to do everything as a family. But you lost that chance when you cheated. and had a baby on her. So you can't do everything as a family, and then everybody on Twitter saying, "Oh, my man says this, that, and that's this, that, and that's like that." I said, "Oh yeah, what money? Yeah, I said that wrong. He didn't have no money. You divorced her. You had to wait your turn." Exactly. Well, Bella had to wait her turn last year when you had the kids, and now he throwing that. Oh, well, you had the kids in my 50. I said that 57 days was not on her. It was on the court. Well, her child said she was being abused, and she filed. The court mentioned that, and it was whatever that you couldn't have the kids for the time. So it was on her. Blame that on you. For real. And he always bulldozed on her figure event. Like, that's why he didn't want to take the kids on her, because Mel tweeted that he didn't even get the kids anyway. Because he knew the camera was rolling. He wanted to tune into the freaking male identifies people and the chicks who want to slob on his knob. Like a corn in a cob and bust a split. Like a 180 chick. Like, he know that. So everybody was caping for him. Most people. That's the people I was muting. Those people I was muting today. Because they was allowed. Men and women. Exactly. He probably wanted to see if she would have a man there. And then he said, "Oh, call the popo, call the popo." And then he started screaming at her mom. Camille, she said they was cutting up the mom scenes and everything. Screaming at her mom. I said, "Why the hell are you screaming? You know what?" I said, "Calm, boy, you better calm down." Now, where the man at? I was about 5 years before me and my ex-husband could be at an event together. Before the 5 we went by the call. Okay. Yeah, stipulations. And I would say, and I'll put it on Twitter, and some people like it, if Martell was a civilized person, he didn't cause no harm, he respected boundaries, he did everything correctly as a co-parent, don't you think she would have had him there? She would have. But he's not reasonable. He's not. And if he was reasonable, then it would be no issue. But he's not reasonable. So she created these boundaries, and she had to go by the court order. And the fact that she's willing to let you take the kids later on her day, that she's supposed to have it, and her legal rights, and you still didn't get the kids, so that wasn't about the kids. According to Mel. And I'm more inclined to believe her. You didn't come and get it, so it wasn't about the kids. Call the papa. You can call the papa. I'm gonna give a damn. Call the papa. And then you want to walk in there and hug your kids like you doing something. And Bravo showing that clip like he was a star dad of the year. I said, get out our face. Oh, what I said? I said, Bravo. Oh, chill. Up on. A Production Rain Company. Production Rain. It wasn't own. Production. Because you know, he loved him some Martell. Yeah, I know, I said it. All right. What else? Anything else I gotta say? Oh yeah, Mel, Tisha, and Kiki was talking, and they said they'll get it better terms and we'll go past that. And Tisha gave Kiki the rundown of what led to Mel and her being cordial right now. And Mel talked about her high tea event. And it's gonna be about etiquette, about effective communications and everything. And I said that's nice. And now we're gonna see Miss Betty next week and Stormy. And Kiki and Tiffany are going on. And I can see next week everybody gonna come after Kiki and say, "Oh, you didn't have to say that to Tiffany. Now I messed up with Tiffany." I said, "Uncle, Miss Tiffany should have come after Kiki." We're not gonna keep the same. We're gonna keep one, and we're not gonna keep the standards for one person and not for the other one. If Tiffany don't want to be messy, don't want to be call her bullshit out, don't come after people. If I know I'm gonna be sensitive or what you gonna clap back at me, I will not clap back at you. Especially when we're not cool. So as though it could be poorly tasted for Kiki to say all that, and sensitive. Oh well, you came at me last time. Woo! It's not easy transition when the other person in the cycle. Y'all went on a family vacation together, so we see you can and you act like you got sense. Exactly. We know you could do it, but you don't want to do that. Yeah, she said this is not a camera moment. It's not a camera moment. All right, y'all. That was another match. Something we're gonna end it with the Eboni K thing. I know I keep you out here, but I said I was gonna talk today. And that's the last thing of this lineup. Anything last I love about something I might forget? Did I forget anything? I think that's everything. Oh yeah, Martell next week go tell Hotbox, oh, the mail just straight up called the police on it. And he said, I said, that's not what happened. That's not what happened. Don't try. You know what? He always try to make it seem like Mel's the bad guy. And you know what? Whatever. We don't know the truth. And the Cape Crusaders, the one who doesn't know the truth. We, who vividly see this from the beginning, know what's up. And no, we not Cape Crusaders for Mel either. But we understand the severity of the situation. Because some of us probably been in the same scenario, or haven't been in the scenario, or don't want that scenario. Yeah, that definitely can leave folks alone, like I've been telling folks. Exactly. Leave folks alone, and they won't come after you. Wait, I need Tiffany to finish show. Oh, yeah, I want to see that sit down with her, Sheree. And that might be the anticlimax that led to the beef going on with some of the husbands and stuff like that. I want to see that. And yes, you come back to Sheree gonna come back to you. Sheree no stranger to coming back with clapping back in. Who wanna check me, boo? As delusional Sheree could be, she got a mouth. She will come back. All right. That was on that Sunfield. All right, so earlier today, I shared all the links of the clips of Eboni K and Yana interview, all that stuff like that. So some of y'all probably already heard or probably listened to it. If you did not, earlier scroll up and you can look at the links. So if you probably y'all watching it and y'all got out when y'all was watching it or listening to it, when y'all listen to me, you be prepared to talk about it. I need to really keep up pregnant belly or and no people listen. Oh, really? Because you want her mess? For real, right? To move forward. I mean, that's her job. That's her job, and then she gotta do her job. But don't get upset when people clap back, because you the messy person and Mercy Bird carrier get the heat. Now, if you want to use your pregnancy, you need to understand you was pregnant. Nobody can be mindful but yourself. All right. 2, 31, 35. All right, let's go down to this Eboni K, Iyanla, DJ Envy, Angela Rye, all the people who were commenting on this whole thing that didn't need to blow up to this point. Did not need to blow up into this degree. You didn't need to blow up to the degree. Let's start from the beginning. And I listened to the Iyanla thing she had with Breakfast Club. That was a month ago. Iyanla was on the Breakfast Club with DJ Envy and Charlamagne God. And they talk about masculine, feminine energy, about dating, all that stuff like that. And she mentioned that a statement that women are trained to be men in skirts. That's what she said. That comment piqued up Ebony's interest. So she asked Iyanla to come on the interview or have a conversation with her and Gringo, the platform she was in, and talk about modern woman and femininity. Because Iyanla said that statement, Eboni K invited Iyanla and Gringo, had that conversation, and that's what happened. In that conversation, it was a 30-minute clip. It was less than 30 minutes, but it was about 30 minutes. And internet only shown a 60-second clip. That little clip of Iyanla asked Eboni K Williams, will she date a bus driver? Because Eboni K asked, she said, tell me, as a woman who probably act like a miniskirt, because she kind of agreed with the statement, how can I position my stance and posture to date or at least attract the person that I want? And like, something along the lines. That's what she said. I'm paraphrasing it. And Iyanla asked the question with a question, would you date a bus driver? Usually it's not a good thing to ask a question with a question. But will you date a bus driver? Eboni took a while a little bit, and then she said, if he owns the bus. That's all she said, y'all. That's all she said. It was no compounding to that statement. It was nothing else to that statement. They didn't clarify. They didn't go deeper into it. She did stated that she stated a spectrum of people, of men, in all walks of life, in all races, and everything. And she said none of them live up to the potential. That's all she said. She just said, if he owns the bus. At her status, at her stage of life, I understand why she would say that, because she pushed for ownership and entrepreneurship. That's her stance in life. If a community and people to own and entrepreneurs. So she don't have to lower her standards. To make people feel bad, to feel good. She don't have to. And I don't encourage nobody to lower their standards. And they usually is the thing that they make women do, to lower their standards to date the person where they at and not what they expect. But why? When women are making more in education and high-power jobs and things like that, and average black man is not living up to potential. But we can have that conversation. So all she said, if he owns the bus. Because of that, black men and black women was livid, and they roasted Eboni K to the gods. They roasted her to the gods in that comment section. Chav, you at that comment section, they was going in. How dare she say, ooh, child. Maybe she could tweak it, but that was she had. She want ownerships. She want people who had the same mindset. And I think it was more of the mindset. Her standards are clearly not working for her, as she is single as a dollar bill and has had a string of bad relationships and 2 engagements. Ooh, Chad Tracy, you said a word. But the thing is, I don't want no woman to feel like they need to lower their standards for the sake of a man. If you just wish you waxed, you want the man to be the same, equal yoke or better, it's your right. And if you want to date down, you can. But sometimes when you date down, we do know the other side of that. They will resent you for it. So everybody was living. Oh, she calling bus drivers ain't shit. She was talking down on the class. And this is this. And this is that. I said, that's what she said. It's not what she said, y'all. Y'all projected your own feelings to what was said. So she made a response video to the comments section of the thing. Because if you listen to the interview with Iyanla, most of the stuff Iyanla said, Eboni somewhat agreed with. Not so what she posted. She mainly agreed with most of the stuff that Iyanla said. So it wasn't about no down the thing, because it was not that. Oh, they used to drive a bus, so Eboni getting all the smoke. Eboni, Tracy. She said, I'm choosing violence today. She gonna get this 1 punch or 2 punch. Yes. That's all she said. So everybody was coming after her. Everybody would come after her. And I would say she wasn't down there because there was not a compound to it. Eboni should have a status. Eboni also got upset her fiance wanted to quarantine with the kids. Yeah, I remember you telling me about that. And I think she remember saying he wanted he wanted his kids to with them for the kid, and she said no. So like that. Ooh. See, I don't know about everything, but I would say based on this, she's not wrong for what she said. She just said that, and everybody ran with it. I said that's what everybody was hearing. Maybe they was looking at the white noise, like freaking white noise text, like in video games that is not being is thought about or not being heard. So they read the white thing, invisible ink on the TV screen. They said, "Oh, that's what she meant." And I read that. I was like, "Okay," and then she doubled down when she was saying all stuff like that. Yes, that's true. That's true. And that's that. So her response, it was to the comment section. So now we led to her to having an interview with the Breakfast Club. And then we got some freaking Angela Yee replacements. I don't know none of the girls' names. It's like that. But one of them was bothering me a lot. I don't understand what the hell she was talking about. But the other one, she's been like she was on Eboni's side and trying to explain the things the way and understood what Eboni's saying. The other three was like on one, but whatever. Thing I didn't like, it is that you on the platform, you're a big platform Breakfast Club. You have a person on your show. You want to prepare yourself enough so you understand and you can talk about what the person is. Like, for example, when Chloe was on the thing, DJ Envy didn't know one song on the freaking album. That's messed up. All you had to do, if you didn't want to listen to the song, and Google the freaking list of the songs and get the names of it. But you didn't do that. You didn't prepare yourself. But you did say you listened to it. Then when she asked you what's the name of the song in the album, you couldn't name one song. And you named the song Have Mercy that was not even on the album because none of the songs she released before the album was on the album. And that's surprising. But that was it. Tracy, you ain't playing. You not letting no Eboni net at all. She said, "Oh no, she getting it today." Shoot. Eboni said, "Tracy said, I understand you, girl, but I'm giving it to you." Yeah. So they didn't prepare, and they also didn't say they listened to the full context of the interview. So all of that. Y'all didn't prepare. Y'all didn't know all that. So y'all coming in blind, only reading the comment section. Just like I said, if I was going to do a review of a show, and I also tell you, I read the comments and also review the show. I take notes, everything. It's like we just live in Marriage Huntsville. What if I did not watch the episode and I don't look at the freaking comment section and come in here and talk to y'all about it, and y'all was like, Spencer, you don't even know what I'm talking about. That's not what happened. And then I said, "Oh, I didn't watch the episode, y'all, so I'm just giving you a review because I didn't watch it." I said, "Hell no." I said, "Oh, well, love man, some of y'all." Trilla said that Mel didn't invite Martell to the party, and I agree. Y'all want to say, Menzel, you can't cancel. Menzel, shut up. Y'all will cut off this thing. So, Menzel, shut up. That's not what happened. So, no, I'm not going to do that. So, you don't have nobody in your show and not being prepared. So, one thing I didn't like, right? No, she was playing what she was saying. She didn't talk down on bus drivers. She didn't call them shit. She didn't call them upset. She didn't what was that? Yeah, she none of that. And people was mad about the words you use. Average, mediocre, basic, all that stuff like that. And her content said she wants the Black community to strive to do more, to be exceptional for greatness. What did that be? To untap your potential and your skill set to do various other things. and not to stay stagnant. If you're complacent to where you are, that is okay. There's nothing wrong with that. But there's limited opportunities to do so for you to further, to achieve what you achieve and to go further than that. And part of it is ownership and entrepreneurship, because she wants more of our community to get to that realm of ownership and entrepreneurship. And that's what I'm saying. It's nothing wrong, because not everyone can be entrepreneurs. Like I have my own platform, YouTube. I will do Patreon next year. I work in a good salary job, everything like that. I would like to keep my salary job and still do this at the same time. The best of both worlds. When I'm investing in real estate and stuff like that, I don't know. When I own a house like that, I don't know. Because I don't talk about responsibility to own a house. Maybe a condo. Or co-op or own shares. Other than that, don't want to do it. But I am reaching more of doing more things and using more of my skill set and not to stay stagnant. So that's what she's saying. So it's nothing wrong with a bus driver. There's nothing wrong with a sanitation worker. There's nothing wrong with other stuff like that. But those jobs and other jobs are average type jobs. She ain't said that people are average. She said average type jobs. And that's what it is. Working fast food is an average thing. If everyone owns the business, who's going to run the business? And that's what I'm saying. Not everyone is capable to own. That's what people are okay to work a 9 to 5. And like I said, I don't know if I want to be a complete entrepreneur, because I like the steady blanket of have a check every Friday. I love it. And I got good benefits. And I'm not leaving a job until I retire. And I also want to be at least a consultant. And I still a check every Friday. And get more freedom and time freedom. And I have this. So multiple streams of income. Everything. So yes, it's okay. It's nothing wrong with doing a service worker. And all that stuff like that. And it's not wrong. They are average jobs that most people, general population achieves to work in. And we occupy, as a community, a large number of those jobs. So it's nothing wrong with that. But doesn't mean she want to date them. And that's nothing wrong with that either. Would I date a truck driver? Yes, I would. When I want a person who owns a business and making a lot of money, I probably will too. When they want me, that's on them. Because I'm not on their level. So with envy and everybody was getting upset for something that they didn't listen, they didn't research, and they just were only going by the comment section, and when everybody was upset, I was like, okay. But the thing is, people put negative connotations to the word basic and average. And then when someone say basic average, which is a true definition, that's average is typical, it's ordinary, it's nothing bad, then there's nothing wrong with that. So what is this? A negative connotation, or is nothing wrong with it? And you don't have to define yourself as basic or average. But you have to understand, you might get a job that's what is basic or average. But doesn't mean that you are. And that's the whole scope of what we think. And it was called around circles and circles with semantics. And my thing is, I said, Envy, you going hard for the working people, because you kept calling us average and shit several times. And you was supposed to be capping for the freaking community, and community don't like the words because it's a negative connotation, but you kept calling us average and working class most of the damn time. You kept saying it. Average worker. Average worker and all those like that. You kept saying average people, average. I said you kept calling us that. Right? But what you the one that said that you don't want your kids in a public school? Because public schools cannot teach your kids to be millionaires? Well, you the one. So if you date in your bracket or more, you probably want your children to date in your bracket or more, right? So if your daughter, I don't know who he got. I think he has a daughter. If your daughter want to come home and say, Dad, here I'm dating a sanitation worker or a finger bus driver, would Envy would be okay with that? He said, you know what? Okay. Or he would say, girl, you want to be a millionaire? You should be a millionaire. We'll be dealing with the millionaire yourself. Because I don't think he would be okay with that. Because you just said you don't want your kids in public school. So why not pour your money into public schools if y'all feel like public schools ain't doing much? Because the public school is lacking because they don't have the fundings. But doesn't mean everybody who goes to public school is turned out to be average and basic. They don't live with the rest of the kids. So yes. So if your daughter, your son come with somebody who's an average worker, y'all be okay with that? Because y'all capable for it. And you know what's also funny? None of the people in that room are average workers. They have multiple sources of income, and they are to the level that Eboni is saying, and y'all capping for us. Y'all got 7 figures, 8 figures. Someone's only getting 5 figures or less than that. And y'all capping for us. See? And he wanted to use electrical because, you know, that's a business for electrical. He could make business with that. See? He is maximizing his potential. He's exceptional according to Eboni. And that is good. And you working with someone who has that mindset to do more. And that's okay. And y'all will talk about the building and the partnership. Now, whether y'all agree with y'all or not, that's something y'all want to talk about. But because our people feel like Ayana set Eboni up and all that stuff like that. Ayana did respond to questions still, and she said, workers, we love you. And we this, and we stand by you. But I was like, let me say this, because I'm a building service worker. When the panorama happened, I was considered an essential worker. And I am, because working in a building, people need the management, all stuff like that. We all concierge in the building. We all need it for packages, for other stuff like that. And yes. But when someone said they will date a person who will own her, doesn't mean they was shitting on us, right? What I'm saying? I forgot what I'm saying. I just want that train of thought. Oh yeah. Oh, that's like that. It doesn't mean we all bad like that. So I ain't taking offense to that. Everybody was saying was do a love the service worker campaign. I was like, okay, so where that come a campaign from? Oh, she said she was their owner. That didn't mean that she she was shitting on me. It's on the workers, and then nothing wrong with that. Oh, we will stand by you. We love you. And I was like, okay, where the campaign came from? Because I didn't know we was getting campaigning. I was like, okay. Whether you agree with Eboni or not, but she just said one statement. And the preference and standards, and it was like, okay. Angela Rye said the same thing. She was talking about the bigotry or low expectations. And that's how, if you average, if you think that's always best, if you bring in C's and D's and everything, and I appreciate the love and support, because I was like, yes, it was scary time in the pandemic. I would love to work at home, but I had good check. I loved and was praised, and good God, I was able to still continue to get income. So I love that. But baby was scary. It's like that. Well, listen, I would not get mad if somebody don't deem me as qualifiable because I'm not in their standards in that lane. I date with my equal yoke or whatever. But we work together and we build together. That's fine with me. I cannot expect to say I will only want to date a doctor, or a lawyer, or an attorney who make way more money than me. Expect me they will date me. They probably can if they wanted to, but they don't have to. And I'm not gonna get mad at that. That's their preference. So, any last little thoughts about it? I'll be talking for 3 hours, y'all. Y'all love me. I told you I was participating today. Yes, so I don't think it was anything bad that every of them was getting upset about it. And I would say none of y'all in that room are average like that. And y'all are exceptional. Y'all are well, because they said, oh, my grandpappy, and all this like that. They was like, I said, they was exceptional. That was she is saying. Y'all was not average. And y'all making 6, 7, 8 figures. Y'all making way more than us. And y'all in the same bracket maybe of Eboni K or probably more. Knowing that y'all would not date the average worker either. So don't sit here camping for us when y'all not going to do the same. Yeah. And also was qualification that she said, I also want someone who treat me well. And I also want people like that. So the amount of money doesn't make you more qualified and a better partner than someone who doesn't have make the much money as you. That is true. So it's not just about the money aspect, it's also about the person who treat you well. So my thing is they was to talk about salary at the moment. They would just talk about her preference. And everybody compounded everything else. And that's where it went left. But yes, I date whoever want to date me, and we build together, and it's a partnership. It's not like you take care of me. I think we work together, taking care of each other. But it's not like one person saying at home and just traditional like that. Well, gay people can't be traditionalists, but some people want to put the traditional category. The top working, the bottom staying home, taking care of the kids, all this like that. Yeah. No, that's only what Iyanla was mentioned, and she said, yes, I want someone as the same thing. So it was other stuff that was mentioned that Iyanla compounded on. She said, oh, yes, I would like that too. So that's what saying in the interview, she agreed with what Iyanla was saying. But the only clip that was put out there, she said, if he owns the bus. And everybody took that and ran with it, and that's all she said. She didn't compound on that. That didn't let me believe that she was shitting on me or shitting on other workers. She just said she just would date other ones who's the owner. Now, if she said that I only would date a person who owns the bus because the bus drivers ain't getting my level of my status and all that like that, and I don't care stand and all stuff like that, and shit on it, and they ain't working, and then we was like, okay, Evan, girl, you can have your preference, but you damage someone else, just like when we said it's not wrong with someone dating outside their race or the white person. It's not wrong with that, but don't date your own. Don't figure down your own culture for it either. Date who want to date, but don't say they was better than your own culture that you came from. The same thing. So she would say all that, then I would say, okay, girl. Oh, child. Oh, yes. How good that you did leave. Let's try again. I said, bitch, you try again. Let me give you a uterus. Poof. Sure. You give her your life. Trying to deliver a baby and everything. And he gonna say, let's try again. Bitch, child, if God was envy and vengeful, he would make men get pregnant. Child, they would think twice getting pregnant. No, I would. All right, anything else about it? Anything else you want to say about MAK and the statements and everything? And if you agree with the masses, let me know. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, and sometimes that's even more that is worse than figuring if you put your hands on me, because emotional it get up there, it affects your mental, and we can't have no fucking people who can't be on the same level emotionally either. All right, y'all. So I think around 10 o'clock tonight, we're going to do a watch along on my Discord. Because usually Bob will do a good job after the episode airs. They put it on their website. If not, I DVR'd it, so it will be up if we watch it. We're going to watch not Love of Marriage, Samantha. Ooh, child. Let's put that in existence. We don't want him over in Atlanta. Real Housewives of Atlanta and Summer House, Martha's Vineyard. We will watch that tonight because I got to prepare. Because tomorrow on my channel, because remember, it's a joint live between me and Auntie Momo. We're going to talk about those 2 episodes. And at 8 o'clock Eastern tomorrow. So if Ebony would have said this comment about a tow truck worker, I would have been on her side. Oh, no, a tow truck. Tracy so much. She said, I would understand. She was saying a tow truck worker. Chad, tow truck worker make money. Especially, Chad, especially in the city when they're people parking legally, they would call a tow truck company, they be getting that money. They be fast, slow ass trucks. Other than that, but yeah, tonight's watch along at 10 o'clock Eastern at my time on my Discord. So if you're not following my Discord, please click my Discord and watch it to me. Tomorrow we have the live at 8 o'clock Eastern. The Auntie Momo, if she fell up for it. If not, the live will still be up there, and we're gonna talk about it. Let's hope this episode is good. And I'm looking forward to the Martha's video more. Atlanta. Sister says, let's go. A bus driver make good money for certain so like I said, there's nothing wrong with that. Sure. Let me ride the bus for free. Sure, I'm gonna ride the bus and I'll ride the bus driver. Let me start late night rendezvous with shit. Baby, come over here. I just parked the bus. Let me get over here because I'm getting hot and everything. Share. Let me go get something to eat. I said, let's cut off now. It's 3 hours now. Yes. Catherine's on a break right now. Did you see Tamika Scott video? Oh no, I did not see it yet. But people say it was good, so I didn't listen to the song or watch the video because I got to see it if I met the man as well. You know, his fine ass and else like that. So no, I gotta listen to it. Yeah, so that was a live, y'all. Yes, it was long, but it had to be. I had to talk about 3 shows and the social media topics and everything. Any other people who watch a replay game, put in the comment section down below. Let me know how y'all feel about any other topics that we discussed. Next Sunday is Mother's Day, so happy early Mother's Day for all of y'all. If I don't get to say it, y'all are commendable. We appreciate y'all. What's for y'all when we not be here. A lot of y'all stand up and take care of your kids when the douchebag men does not dare. So appreciate y'all, love y'all, and y'all enjoy your day. And if y'all not mothers, y'all can still pamper yourself, enjoy it. To protect you all for the day. But Mother's Day is every day, but y'all have your special day. So I'm gonna spend time with my mom next week. Or if she want to go out, just give her money and I just chill out. It's like that. It's like that. But I will do my power review probably this late Saturday night, early Sunday morning. And like the shows like All Over Man Huntsville, put a ring on it. So like that, I will probably do pre-recorded reviews of that. Next Monday, Power will still be on for the Real Housewives of Atlanta and Summer House review on Momo's channel next week. If she's up for doing it. But it will be no live next Sunday for Mother's Day. Right? So, love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Thank you for coming through. J-Dor, Tracy, CM, Jason, Auntie Momo. Auntie Momo, my prayers to you. Shake your tits, shake your tits. Shake the chest. Love you. Hope you get better. And you take care, because that's the most important. And Dominique Boo. Coming to everybody else who's watching the bushes. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Did Meg and Party really break up, or is it another? Oh, I don't know. I heard that they broke up. I don't know, because I don't keep it up. But I hope it's not. Because, you know, Meg was going through a lot lately, so. But I could have sworn they was good together, but you never know what happened. You never know. But yeah, I was reading somewhere that people saying they broke up. I was like, oh no, what happened? Yeah, maybe they were probably low key. They probably just to say it. If somebody probably put it out there and they say, no, we're probably still together. Probably still together. Because I feel like it was good. Yeah, they'll go out there and enjoy this rest of this weather. Go out to come out and go soul food spot, lighthouse to get some fish and shrimps and some sides. Yeah, yeah. And I come back on Discord later on. I appreciate y'all. Love y'all. See y'all soon. Peace out. Hold up.